everybody, my name is Frankie McDonald. You're listening to SimpCast with Chrissie Mayr. I'm Frankie McDonald.
I want my baby back, Chili, baby back, red.
Caller, this calls for Ayala. Hi. So.
Hey, do you remember me?
Who's this?
Nick?
No.
Last name Gers.
Nick Gers. I don't know names. I don't even remember my mom's name.
Say it again.
If you even tell me my mom, I wouldn't remember her name. Like, I'm really bad with names. How do you look?
Will you say my name again? I don't even know if you heard me right.
Nick Gers.
Thank you.
Why? Why do you have to call in like that? Why do you have to call in like that? That's not a good caller. It's a horrible, horrible caller. All right, I'm going to play you a little song.
Nick Gers!
All right.
Oh, Nick.
Me Chinese, me play jokes, me put pee-pee in your coat.
What's up, Vivek?
Hey.
Whoa!
Look at this.
Hey, what's up, guys?
I was craving a Slurpee.
Can I get my change back correctly?
You know, we'll.
I feel like a lot of us are conservative in the way that we just want to be able to say the N-word and it not really matter.
That's all I want. Come on. Is that so much to ask? Can't I just say the N-word? Does that make me a bad person?
Come on, guys.
Violet's a huge fan of yours. She loves censored TV.
Oh, great.
I do. I love your show. Big fan.
All she wants is to be able to say the N-word, but that's the only thing that's holding her back in life.
Yeah.
Oh, it just, you go like this.
How are you and your man? Oh, Bisconti, he's in hospice. I'm teasing. Oh, it's a joke. It was an old man joke.
No, there was somebody in the hospital on meeting earlier, so I was like, oh, geez.
I'm just kidding. He's fine. Oh my God, we're great. I'll marry that man.
Oh,
he's adorable. So.
If my babies fall out, this was your fault, John. I'm just saying.
Jumping jack. Whoa!
Yeah, don't.
Whoa!
Whoa.
Whoa!
Okay, there. I did it. What you take me? My babies fall out. This is there. I did it.
Are you winning, son?
Hi, I'm Ali. I'm an English teacher, a dialect coach, and today I'm going to show you exactly what actors do perfectly and terribly when they try to do a British accent. Let's rate some accents.
My kink is British accents. Oh, is that all right?
Cheerio, cut.
Yeah, right then. Bush
You're really attracted to this.
Oh, bloody hell.
I had to look up where she grew up and went to school because I genuinely don't know why she's so good. She's not trying to sound perfect.
I'm taking the dog, dumbass.
I'm taking the dog.
He's just happy to have the attention. He's just happy to have the attention.
Got tired of my scheming. It's me. Hi, I'm the baddie. It's me.
Our next guest is originally from Danville, Illinois. He enjoys cold beer and hot music. Says that he and his mom don't see eye to eye on his love life. And he claims that his job has cost him several relationships. Please welcome Robert Faggot. Faggot is rather an odd name.
Yeah, you know, it is an odd name.
Speak does not make you intelligent. Now get out of here.
No, Mrs. Stay.
Ding, 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 ding.
Happy day. Wednesday. Happy day. Thursday, Friday. Happy day. The weekend comes. My cycle hums.
Your lip. Just kind of get it in there. Fill it in a few different times just to kind of get a real deep color. And then kind of go in here at the bottom.
I'm gay. I have relationships with men, sex with men.
Happy Sunday! Woo! Yes, yes, yes. The babies are all put to sleep. The wives are sleeping. Or who knows? Maybe the husbands are sleeping. Whichever one of you is staying up late to watch this. The dishes are all washed, or maybe they're just sitting in the sink still. The dinner's been Tupperwared away. And now it's time to sit back and relax. Maybe get yourself a sorbet out of the freezer. It's you time. It's SimpCast. Welcome. I'm describing a gay man, I think. Hello, everybody. Welcome to SimpCast. It is Sunday, May 25th, 5/25/25. It's a magical date. We've got so much internet and culture to discuss with you tonight with a wonderful panel of gorgeous, brilliant, talented ladies. Who knows? Maybe they're all three. Maybe they're just one of those things. You'll find out who's who pretty quickly. Before I bring them on, got a bunch of comedy shows to promote. If you missed me in Mount Kisco a little while back, don't fear. I will be back performing on Long Island in August. I'll be in Plano, Texas, San Diego, Phoenix, Massillon, Ohio. I got gigs galore. So go to ChrissieMayr.com to get your tickets. Get them now. Get them while they're hot. And as always, if you have a cool club near you, tweet at them, tag me. I'm always looking for new great places to perform, and always want to come out and see you guys and hang. You know the thing. I come to you now from my sepia-toned studio in upstate New York. Welcome, welcome. Good to see you all. I miss you guys. Joining us for the very first time on SimpCast, but you will recognize her because she was just on the Chrissie Mayr podcast just this past week. Welcome back, Ms. Megimu. Hi, Megimu. We got Violet Brandani, and some may have called her a chicken head. I don't think that's a horrible insult. And welcome back to the show, Kim Coulter. Oh.
Oh, bok. Hello.
It's a chicken. Go ahead. All the chicken heads, be quiet. All the chicken heads, make noise. Kim, are you coming to us from a farm?
I'm coming to you live from Chicken Coop City.
Oh, you have
Sounds like a video game.
Oh my God. Hold on. We got to get a close up on this chicken. We got to do solo chicken layout. Oh, no, that's a turkey noise. Sorry. Oh my God. Now, how smart are chickens?
Smart enough that there's a few still mourning their buddy that just passed away.
Oh no, what happened? Fox got into the cage or what?
No, the chicken was retarded and tried to swallow a rock.
Oh no.
I know, I'm sorry. I'm disparaging your chicken friend.
That is kind of a retarded move. You know,
No, it's
sometimes
full-blown
I
retarded
find
thing.
myself outside trying to swallow a rock and Frank's got to grab a
Family.
hold of me and slap it out of my hand. Oh my goodness, look at these more chickens. Buck, 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 buck. What are they doing up so late?
They're making their SimpCast appearance, obviously.
Oh.
I
You know,
wanna
some
get them.
people have referred to this show as a hen house, and I say, where would they possibly get that idea from? Oh, how
Hen
cute. They look rather cramped in there. They don't look like they're enjoying being roommates.
Well, they have all the room to leave, and they want to be in here. So
Oh, wow, that's funny.
this is like their nighttime cuddle party.
Oh, that's cute. You think they cuddle up and like put their wings around each other?
They definitely do. I mean, look at these guys.
That looks chaotic. They're all shitting. Do they poop on each other? They hold it and go outside.
Often they do. I'm sure there's some poops that happen whilst in there, but I clean it like every day. So
Poops in the coop. How cute. Do we have any other chicken questions from the panel?
any chicken.
How long do you keep these chickens? Like, are they food eventually?
So these are meat birds, so they will be food eventually.
That was my
but
nickname in college. Meat
I
bird.
told-
I was a little overweight.
Meat bird. Well, they I actually had no intention of being a chicken farmer until I had more property. But I went to go visit the chickens at the Royal King with my son on one of our, outings. And it just looked like an ASPCA commercial, and I couldn't leave them. And buying a little thing for them and ordering an Uber to take them home.
Chickens in an Uber.
Oh my god, it was so fun. I mean, like we're like, in Appalachia. So like the guy showed up and I was like, I'm rescuing these chickens, and he's like, I'll buckle them in.
They have to wear their seatbelt.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
Exactly.
how cute.
But they're so friendly, and they all know me now. Obviously.
But do they know that they're all eventually going to be eaten?
No, but I do tell them they're going to be delicious all the time. Yes, you're going to be delicious, and you're going to be delicious. Yes, you are.
Manifesting. Did you sing Sarah McLaughlin to them before you
I
just...
will
Yeah.
Oh, look, this one's trying to escape.
Wait, have you ever had one of those fluffy chickens? I've seen them on TikTok.
Look at
I
this
think
one.
those
This one
are
has a
egg-laying
mohawk.
ones.
My punk rock baby.
This is your sort of classic chicken-looking chicken.
Yes. Give us the profile.
He really looks like she looks like a dinosaur with this little red mohawk
legs.
thing.
Look at those legs. Those are dinosaur legs. Oh,
It looks like the chicken from Looney Tunes.
Flapping.
Which is
Why
messed
is
up
there a
when you think
lamp
about
on the floor?
because I had no light outside, so I jerry rigged a lamp.
Oh, of course. Duh. It's a set. How cute. Oh. I'm fascinated.
They are fascinating. Yes.
Oh.
I keep trying to convince Tim Pool to franchise Chicken City, but no word yet.
Yeah. I wonder how his chicken situation compares to yours.
Oh, I mean, he's got like a whole village compared to mine. And they have like a whole big yard, and I mean, these guys got room. Like, there's a whole thing back here.
Do they lay eggs? It's a stupid question.
So these are Cornish. So they could lay eggs. It's not like they can't, but they're not bred to lay eggs, and they're not particularly known for laying well.
Oh, so they're feminist.
Yeah, they're very feminist. They don't believe in traditional chicken roles.
They're like, I'm not laying an egg for no man.
Look
They're
how
all black.
sassy.
They're all black.
I ain't laying eggs for no man.
Yeah. I'm gonna sit up in here with my girlfriends, and we just gonna cluck it up. How
They've got
cute.
rooster fatigue.
Now, I believe it was our very own Anna, that Star Wars girl, who told me she grew up on a farm. She told me that the brown cows are tastier than the black and white cows. Does this rule apply to chicken? Like the different colored chickens have different flavors?
You know, I don't actually know enough about chickens to be able to determine that, but I wouldn't be surprised.
Okay.
Because like these are bred to get fat fast, so that like you know when you know like you get Cornish game hens from the supermarket or whatever.
Oh,
They just call it those are just baby chickens. That's all it is.
Oh.
So typically these guys would have probably already been butchered, but I'm letting them grow a little bigger.
Yeah, let them live their little lives.
Yes, my kids love them. They're really sweet, so why not?
Do they wear little hats?
I haven't gotten to that level of psychosis yet, but you know, we're breaching it. I feel like the chickens wearing costumes era is right around the corner.
How cute. Wow.
Oh yeah, see look at all the snuggles.
Oh my god, they've calmed down.
Now I'm not shining a light directly in their face.
They're so cute.
Look at that guy sleeping on top of a hump.
How many hours do they sleep a night?
I don't know. By the time I come out around 6, they're usually already out and about.
Oh, they're like old people. Okay.
But yeah, look at that.
They're little
early bird breakfast.
cute little peeps. I can't handle it.
This is so cute.
Oh my god.
That one's like, hey.
They're lesbians.
The side eye.
Are they boys and girls in there?
Yes. This is a co-ed house.
Oh, okay.
So we'll get back on these two because they're super cute.
How cute is him?
Do they get in fights ever? Like cockfights?
They'll do this thing where they lift their necks up really high and they'll like, you know, kind of like square off, but they never really like fight.
Do they do this thing where they get on each other's shoulders and they fight?
No.
I believe it's called a chicken fight.
That's just
Those are fun.
The one in the front is annoyed. He's like, I'm out here in the cold, basically. Let me get back.
Can I get back in the snuggle pile, please?
Yeah.
Feeling left out.
He can't jump down either because I've got all these guys.
He's like, I'm gonna land on one of you bitches. How cute.
Look at this little guy.
Let's see how long we can just spend talking about the chickens. Nicholas Gert, thank you for the 2. Violet, it's good to see you again on SimpCast. Uh-oh, someone fell out.
Here. It's been a while.
It has been a while. Violet, tell us what's new with you.
What is new? I'm living in Miami, kind of. I'm actually in Texas right now, but I'm halfway living in Miami, 1 foot in.
Are you gonna fully move there?
I don't think so. I love Miami, but I really like coming back to Texas to chill and be with my family. But Miami's really fun. It's very hustle and bustle. It's like southern New York City.
I've been like once just passing through, but is it mostly just like gays and retirees?
More like Haitians and Cubans.
Wow.
There's no Mexicans. I'm like the only Mexican there. And they all get mad because I tell them I'm Mexican and I don't speak any Spanish.
And you refuse to redo their roof. And you're like, ugh.
Yeah, the roads
I'm not
are
that
horrible.
kind of Mexican.
Yeah, I'm not. You can take care of that, honey.
The roads are bad.
I'm gonna relocate, so I'm gonna leave while I do that. But
no.
Just leave the camera on the chickens.
We like the chickens.
I know. I'm sorry. It'll just be me though. You'll have to deal. I'll be back.
Okay. All right.
Bye.
See you in a minute.
That was so cute. Dude, there's chickens all over Miami too, like in the city.
They're just walking around?
Crazy? Yeah, they walk around the city like pedestrians.
That's what you Hispanics bring to a community. There's always loose chickens wherever there's.
I like it.
There's like chickens crossing signs.
I feel very connected to my Hispanic culture in Miami.
Boyo.
Oh, that's cool.
Bolo.
What's new with you, Megan? I didn't even introduce you guys.
Well, I almost got swept away by a tornado today.
Yes, tell us
great.
about the tornado and where are you living that you're getting tornadoes?
I live in Middle Tennessee, in the Nashville area, but I'm originally from Birmingham, Alabama, so tornadoes are not new to me. But we get a lot of tornadoes around this area, and so today I went to a drifting race. Yes, like Tokyo Drift, Fast and Furious.
Oh.
And because it was put on by a good friend of ours, Chase McMaster, and showed up. He handed me a helmet and he was like, "Get in, we're going." I've never been drifting before. So we were like going sideways in a car at 140 miles an hour. And I'm just like,
How? How do you just get in a car and be
You
like, sure.
really trust this man?
Yeah,
yes,
you must.
Yeah, I do. I was like, okay, he's been doing this for years.
Would
So let's go.
never, even if I wasn't a mom, I could never.
Well, I was like, you know what? Fuck it, let's do it. So then
Hello.
afterwards, it started raining, and then everyone's phones started doing that.
Like,
And it was like, tornado warning, take shelter now. We were like, we're in the middle of nowhere. Where do we take shelter?
this wasn't while you were going 140 miles. an
No,
hour.
this was
Okay.
like probably like 20 or 30 minutes right after.
Okay, whew.
Yeah, they shut
What
the
a
track
thrilling-
down. They shut the track down. and we were
Scarlett's coming later, CJ. Don't you worry.
like- it was a full race car, roll cage and all. She was fine. Yeah, I was gripping for dear life on the oh shit bar.
Oh.
Do you have like whiplash after that or anything?
No. And the way like my husband was explaining it to me is that it's not a regular car where it when it moves, when they shift, like you're like going with it. So you don't really get car sick as you would when a car has, I don't know, power steering. I don't know. I don't know anything about cars. But I mean, I was getting jerked around, but you can kind of anticipate when he starts to like throw the car.
Oh,
So you
okay.
can kind of brace yourself. But it was wild. I wanted to do it again.
Is this a professional race car driver you were with?
So he is not a professional driver. He has a professional driver on his team
Okay.
for his company. But he basically builds engine bay harnesses, and that's how he got to start. That's like his niche, custom engine bay harnesses, where he builds like connectors that connect your engine to the computer of the car, and he makes it like really neat if you have aftermarket parts. So then he got into the drifting thing, and now he builds race cars for chase bays. And then he hired a professional driver to come do it, and they host drift racing himself, and then they go to drift races.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
You just mentioned like 10 things in a row that I have no clue about. And don't
So
understand.
I just sounded like I know a lot about cars. I don't.
It does
I know
sound
how to,
like it.
I know how to push to start in my car and then shift to drive and park
Yeah.
and reverse.
I know
That's
how to throw out garbage from the car and vacuum it, and that's about it. How cool though.
Yeah, it was really cool.
Megan, I realized I wanted to mention this the whole last time we did an episode together, and I was like, I can't hold it back anymore. You sound just like someone who used to be were we friends? I don't know if we were friendly or we did some content together years back, but she's an adult film star. So if you ever
great.
look up Trinity
Lovely.
St. Clair, you and her have the exact same voice.
Okay. Oh,
And you know what
carefully
now?
look her up.
Carefully look her up. Well, you know what? I wonder if I could carefully look her up for you. All right, let's see. What could I find her in that she's got her clothes on?
Wait, was she on here?
No, she has never been on
Oh.
SimpCast. She's been on Wet Spot way back when.
Mm.
She was on I introduced her to Artie Lang. She did the Artie Lang podcast once. Okay, this I know for sure she'll have her clothes on for. Let's see. Doo-doo. Okay. All right, I'm going to show this for just a minute so you can tell me if I'm completely right or completely wrong. I guess it's never good when someone's like, you remind me of this adult film star. I
Hey.
guess it's a compliment. if someone told me, I would be like, yes, I still got it. Yes. All right. Okay. Now, Megan, start talking.
Hi, my name is Megimu 32, also known as Megan. Hi.
Now I'm going to play some of Trinity St. Clair. And chat, tell me if I'm off the mark here.
Now we keep talking about that. I get so excited. I am. Well, no, I'm not a mom, but I'm a MILF.
Categorically.
Because of these.
Oh, okay.
They upgraded.
They upgraded.
You guys done the same. I'm gonna do it.
My first implants were in 2012.
Are you willing to show us them?
Huh? These ones?
Yeah.
Okay.
Keep going.
Oopsie. Let's see. I want to just make sure they're. All right, here's a safe zone.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I had to get
well,
them
that's an
replaced.
occupational hazard.
It is. It really is. And it can happen. I'm telling all women, I'm like, yes, there is. If a man grabs your tit too hard
right.
and acts like the zombie apocalypse, they can rip it off.
No, that's terrible.
Okay. What do you think, guys? Now talk again, Megan.
She said the apocalypse. I really enjoyed that. I wouldn't know what that means, but they were nice.
It's the end of the titty apocalypse.
I don't know what
My husband said I don't sound like that at all.
No? Okay. Let me get it out of my head then. This was 5 years ago? Yeah, I like barely talked in this. I just more like was her chaperone. But
she seems fun.
I used to wear a lot of red lipstick. Yeah, my hair was different.
Yeah, you were like a strawberry blonde.
Yeah, I feel like her tit is out. Wow. Okay. If I could turn back time.
If I could turn
back away. Okay, you guys, there's so much to go through. There's so much internet to discuss. Let's start with this one because this one made me laugh. I just saw this before we went live, and I was like, "Oh, Luke!
Goodness gracious!"
And this is from Luke Rudkowski. I always say Rudkowski. Women, please stop doing this. This is Lauren Sanchez, Jeff Bezos's piece, and I guess she used to look like kind of Catherine Zeta-Jonesy, and now she looks just like a chick with money. Basically, this is what having money will get you. The boobs are done. The chin is
I
maybe the
need
same.
to see a video. I don't feel like this is real.
The nose.
You don't think it's the same person?
Nose, lips.
Like I feel like it's photoshopped. It's crazy.
The cheeks look a little bit overdone, like they've been photoshopped.
Yeah.
Those
And
lips.
guys just act like, oh, the second you're gonna turn into this. No, you need so much money to look like this. Most women are not gonna ever get in the realm of this.
She kind of looks like she may have either had a mini facelift or a blepharoplasty in her eyelids. But again, like I would like to see like a red carpet of her or something because this does kind of look like it was enhanced in some
Her
way.
nose went from like downwards to now we can see up inside her nose.
Yeah, that's a bad nose job.
The holes are turned up.
Turn up the holes.
I never thought about my holes being turned up or down.
Her nose was so cute.
Yeah.
On the left.
She looked fine.
She looked completely fine. She looks
This
beautiful.
is
on
what
the
I think
left.
happens if you just have sort of too much time on your hands. If like you're, I don't know, Violet, in your industry, well, really any industry, any sort of public figure, you're kind of looking at yourself a lot and you're thinking, gosh, I should tweak this. I should tweak that.
No,
and then-
literally. Especially like you're always looking at yourself and you're like, oh my gosh, this looks way different than it did 2 years ago. I need to fix this. But it's like, I feel like you just gotta learn to maintain yourself.
Mhm.
And then deal with like age gracefully, I feel like. And then a lot of people hate their noses. I hated my nose for the longest time. And then now I've learned to love my nose because I feel like it makes you so unique. Your nose. Everyone has a different nose.
True. And I think it's also something that's so easy to screw up. Like I would not suggest somebody getting a nose job unless it's really, you have a really fucked up looking nose. Like if it's really distracting the rest of your face. But
it can change the entire perspective of your face. Like the nose is the center of your face. And if you change it too much, or like you said, fuck it up, it's literally going to change your entire appearance to somebody else.
Yeah.
And it's just scary plastic surgery. Like you can not breathe right after or something. Like I get it if you have breathing problems, you need it, but
yeah,
don't need it. Don't even worry about it.
I think some women use that as an excuse.
Oh yeah, they're like, yeah,
I have a
what is it
deviated
called?
septum.
Deviated septum. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I have migraines, so I have to get all this done.
I did too much coke. So
Yeah,
my
they had to
septum is
chisel out my
deviated.
sinuses.
And a lot of I've just heard a lot of folks say, "Oh, you need to get, preventative Botox, preventative this and that." And I think that's kind of it's a gateway drug. Like they're just gonna, "Hi, Kim Coulter, we're talking about getting work done and how it's kind of a slippery slope." And
bad.
like once you start, like if you have the time and money for it, you'll always find something on yourself that you could tweak, and then
That's true.
You won't know until you've gone too far, and then it's too late.
Well, the thing that bothers me the most is this whole like preventative terminology that they're using.
Right.
And they're pushing it to young girls, like
they're
18,
ruining
19,
20s. Yeah.
in their early 20s. And I'm like, their face still has all the things, the collagen, the elasticity. Like they don't have all the things that are going away yet. You start to lose your collagen first, then bone density, and that's why women get filler. I used to work at a med spa. That's why I know this.
I thought you said I used to work at a vet, like veterinary. And I'd be like, what kind of women are coming in there? Is it cheaper?
Like when the
med
mobsters go to
spas.
the vet so that they can get the bullets taken out. That's like the same thing, but it's the women.
Oh, like John Wick. Yeah.
Oh, that's so funny.
No, they're like promoting this to these girls in their early 20s and even 18, 19-year-olds. And they're saying preventative, but they don't need it yet. So what you're preventing them from aging gracefully to the point where they need, if they want to get it later and just do touch-ups, like Violet said earlier, maintenance, they're losing that ability to do that, because once they start, then they're going to grow a tolerance to it, and then they're going to need more. So it's kind of like big pharma, in my opinion.
You can get a tolerance to Botox. I thought they
Yes.
tell you it's a preventative because, well, you don't want to wait till the wrinkles are like really deep, and then it's going to be harder to take out.
Well, that is true, but you do grow a tolerance to it at some
And med
point.
spas sell you all of these products that are literally like $120 a bottle. And they have so much bullshit in them that just makes your skin horrible. And I'm just now discovering Korean skincare, and it's like $12 for all of this stuff to have really good skin.
Korean skincare. Where do you get Korean
Yes,
skincare
it's really good.
from?
But yeah, I
Oh,
started going
very
to med
good.
spas at like 18, and they would give me hydrofacials. They were like, if you just keep coming in for hydrofacials like every 4 weeks, you're going to stay so young. And I did. And then they talked me into a chemical peel, and it was just really bad. It was horrible news. I was like, what am I doing
You're
to my
18,
skin?
like you don't need that. Unless
know.
you, like you said, have really bad acne. You're suffering from like acne scarring. You don't need that stuff.
And my skin was such baby skin. And yeah, they were really just taking my money. It was horrible.
Yeah.
Not to mention like the link that they found between like psychosis and like over dependence on Botox. Like people who get serial Botox, like they start to develop like neurological issues that make them more that make them more, I don't know if it's psychopathy or sociopath, but like one or the other. I read a really long article about it the other day, which is why I can only remember the general gist of it.
That Botox can make you crazy.
Yeah, but it makes you like it makes you like unable to like have like relationship bonds. Like it makes you like it like furthers your narcissism.
You don't emote
chemically, not just like visually.
Oh,
Because it's a neurotoxin.
For real? They can affect your relationships? That's wild.
I haven't heard that. That's wild. But that, I mean, they call it a neurotoxin, so that makes sense.
This is a video. Thank you, producer Fealty. Back to Lauren Sanchez. It zooms in on her face at 1 minute 40 seconds. Let's see.
Oh no.
Okay.
Wow.
Here she is. Yeah, you can see from the side. It's just she took too much off the nose, and now like your lips should not steal the show from your nose.
She's either a reptilian or she's had lots of work done.
Yeah, we were just talking about she did have a bunch of work done.
It's giving Michael Jackson.
Yes.
Ay.
She looks like a rubber band. Like if you were to throw something at her, something would just bounce right off.
Bounce.
I would be worried how all that stuff in your face would react in space.
Oh
It just
yeah.
floats. She would float from the head.
It'd slosh
Well,
around.
they didn't actually go to space, guys. So like,
No, I don't think they did either. She could just take off to space on her own with all that stuff on her face.
for real.
And the fake teeth too. It's all just like a big fake package.
Mm.
I don't know how like women are this gullible. And
I see it.
How are people this brave? Like the amount of veneers people like
Yikes.
everyone
got a
has
facelift.
veneers. That's such bravery.
You
It
can
is
see it
because
around.
they have to shave your teeth down to like less than a nub, like a little,
Chiclets.
like the inside of a corn kernel, like a tiny little skinny stump, and then
Okay,
they put
right
the
here.
veneer on top.
Like
We
you
have a
really
pause.
have to hate your teeth to be willing to do that. You know?
They shave them all away. It's crazy.
Where you have it paused right now is perfect because if you look right below her cheekbone, you see that there's like a line separating. Yes, she
Here
had a
or
facelift.
underneath?
No, right there.
Oh,
She had a
No,
facelift.
stop it. This is telltale facelift
Yeah,
line.
like
Because I
Yeah.
thought this up here is cheekbone, is it not?
so. She has filler in her cheeks, a lot of
sure.
it. But when she was talking, you could see how the filler was like
rewind
not moving, but then like right here was not moving as a normal face. And her, so like right here, it's like she had a, you see it? Yeah, it looks like a mask, like a Mickey Rourke
Yeah.
bad facelift. Yeah,
you had to go Mickey Rourke.
I did. I did.
Wow.
Oh
It is
yeah, that's
amazing what they
bad.
could do.
It's not a good one.
It's not. It looks horrible.
Yeah.
I it's like
That's not a good one. Whoever did that. Like,
It
have
does
you
look
seen
like
Kris
she's wearing
Jenner?
a mask.
Kris Jenner. Whoever did Kris Jenner. Wow. I'm surprised she didn't go to that surgeon.
I did see a side-by-side picture of Kris Jenner before and after. She did look basically like Kim.
Yeah, she does look like him. She looks good though for 69.
Wait, I didn't
She
see.
do. Speaking of 69,
69, dude.
this woman injured her vagina having relations with 583 men.
Which one?
Let's see. Annie Knight being hospitalized after taking on 583 suitors in a day was not on my 2025 bingo card. Girl, you act like someone forced you to do this.
Yeah,
This was
right?
your own
You act-
choice.
exactly like you didn't.
She had a filter on, or does her face just look like an
She's
alien?
like, and the dreaded ham sandwich next to me.
Oh my.
Yikes.
What an athlete.
For real though. It is an athlete type of thing. What are the comments saying? The fact that she seems to be proud to publicize that she ended up in the hospital for such a stupid stunt says a lot about her state of health. Very sad, actually. I imagine the hospital staff are having a good laugh behind your back. No, they've got to be professional.
Is she trying to pull a Bonnie Blue?
I think so. Now there's all this competition for who can
That's-
take the most suitors.
Well, there was that one girl. Bonnie Blue and her did a thing where they did like I don't know, it was like 100 guys in their ass in a row, and like the one chick like immediately after was like, "Here I am in the hospital having my bum like taken care of."
I saw that.
No, no.
Like, okay.
I did see that.
I couldn't.
And then in one of the ones she was like, "This isn't even the first time I've had to do this either."
Yes.
It's like
women do not. You get one butthole in this lifetime. Take care of it, okay? It's people, right? People are not afraid of having forever butthole issues.
Yeah, it anal, but
You're going to turn your butthole into a doggy door. You know, it's going to just be flapping back
inside
and
out.
forth.
it takes a lot of trust to have good anal and a lot of lube.
What else
But
do we need?
I
You
wouldn't
need to
know.
not eat.
That's an exit.
You know,
not
I
an-
will say there
not
was
an
this.
entrance.
Yes,
there was
Kim,
this
tell us
tiny-
about your anal adventures.
There was this tiny little brunch spot in San Francisco by where I used to live, and it was run by
where's this going?
It was run by this drag queen who would like. It was literally the size of like a living room, and there was like 3 or 4 tables, and the drag queen would serve everyone himself. And there was this. I like went there by accident on a date. Like it was kind of funny. We were just looking for a local place, and we just stumbled upon this like tranny bar. Anyway, so we're going in, we're having brunch, and this group of girls next to us is like belligerently drunk off of the mimosas, which are poured way too strong.
Oof,
And they're like pestering this tranny about his ass exercises because, and I will admit the tranny did have a pretty spectacular ass. An exercise. We were and just kept pestering. How does your ass look so nice? How does your ass look so nice? And finally, the tranny comes out and he's like, "You want to know my exercise routine?" And they're like, "Yeah." And he goes, "Okay, I do lots of squats. I do some of these with the weights, and I do lots of anal."
Oh. I mean that's just thrusting. It does not necessarily. Is he a giver or a taker?
Taker for sure.
Yeah, sounds like that.
Taker for sure. And like he was like, "What? You asked?" Like me and this I never saw this guy again. We were both so mortified. This was a mistake. Every part of this was a mistake. It's time to leave.
I take it back. I take it back.
Because you can tighten, other holes. You cannot. There's no like beagles. There's no butthole kegels.
No
butthole reconstruction.
I'm doing them
surgery.
right now. What are you talking about?
Very
doing
sad.
beagles right now.
I'm just kidding.
Awkward.
I'm so no. I thank God every day that is not something that Frank is interested in, because I just it only really happened with one person who didn't have a lot going on downstairs, luckily. So I was just like, all right, sure, run around, whatever. I can't feel a thing. Have at it, sir.
That was so
You're gonna
sweet of
break
you,
up
Chrissy.
anyway. It was. I'm really that relationship was really more like community service than anything else. I felt like I was giving back to the community
Mhm.
because I just was like, ugh, you're really quite more of a charity case.
Because he was not well endowed. Were you like, a sphincter says what?
It just, it was not good. It was not good. Hold on, we're gonna catch up on some supers here from Stewie Felt. Thank you for the 5. If rich people can't get plastic surgery right, nobody can get it right. Exactly. Don't even try. It's a big gamble. Zato for 10. The comics gym was Nick DiPaolo's joint. I subbed to that. It led to the current Mug Club, which became the Rumble Premium. Aha.
Mhm.
I'm still holding a grudge because I never got my mug.
Oh,
You can have mine.
I got one when
Send
I
me
was
your
in
address.
Blaze way
I will
back
send it to
when.
you so you can break it.
Oh, Andrew Thomas for 5. Have a good Memorial Day weekend. Violet is the most beautiful woman with the most beautiful eyes.
I'm
in
blushing.
caps.
Thank you.
He loves you. Stewie fell for 2. Lex Luthor now has Two-Face. Has his Two-Face. Oh, I get it. Duh. James Sharp, member for 20 months. Her lips look like she went for the Muppet look. It really does look Muppety.
Yeah.
Oh, what's up, Ashton? Ashton for 2. Kim Coulter told me not to get a nose job. Ashton, listen to me. Listen to me good. Do not get a thing done to your body.
You are
Okay?
wonderful. You're beautiful.
If you go fucking blind eventually, that's one thing. And if surgery helps that, fine. But you look literally perfect. So I'll be very upset if you mess with that.
Me too.
Well, I'll come and find you. KJ Fury, thank you for the 3. Derek C. gifted 5 Chrissie Mayr memberships.
Nice.
Wow. If you got one of those memberships, consider yourselves lucky. Russell Hall for 5. I read an interesting study that said if you you spelled right wrong. If you write anything in an article and cite miscellaneous studies, people will accept it as true. I don't believe that you've read something, Russell. Russell Hall for 2. Your boat hole is also part of your pelvic floor. Ah.
Mm. Oh,
Interesting. Yeah, why we were talking about oh yes, because we're talking about this woman's
Her poor rectum.
backdoor adventures. I find like the degree to which I try to be more clean, it actually makes it
Where
more
am
funny.
I?
Yeah. Backdoor adventures.
it's a series.
OnlyFans Annie Knight gives update amid hospitalization after sleeping with why 583 men
In 6 hours.
6 hours.
Wait,
Who's good at
divide
math?
that.
How many is that?
I missed the 6 hours part.
I'm not good at math, but I've got
Hold
a
on.
calculator.
Let's do that. Let's break this down.
Wait, Bonnie Blue ended up in the hospital too after her 1,000 men in a day.
I would imagine.
What did she need fixed? Okay, so that's 97.16 men per hour. Divide that by 60 minutes in an hour. That's basically 1.6 guys a minute.
Is it
1.6
gangbangs?
I mean, it's gotta just be like a dip and get out of there. How do you have
Who
time?
would sign up for that? I mean, like,
Yeah, like one stroke.
strip clubs
Two-
is
you
bad
get-
enough. Like, you're literally just gonna
It's-
slip it in and take it out.
Basically, like each man gets 30 to 45 seconds.
I mean, like, all of this makes me sick, but like, this is just so stupid.
I can't imagine being a guy though. Like, how do you even get it up with there's so many dudes around?
All right,
you know what
look,
I mean?
Fealty is the only man. Well, he's a producer. He's lurking in the background. Fealty, if you want to jump on and walk us through the male mind and what would bring a man to sign up for this, to be one of the 583 men.
What do you talk about in that line?
Yeah.
I honestly, I have no clue. I would never do the 583 guys. I'm gonna be one of them. There's no winner there. Maybe the first guy in there is the only winner, but after that, that's
Yeah.
582 losers. I wouldn't do it. I mean, maybe they have a thing where they want to feel like they're in competition. I mean, guys like competition.
Okay.
So maybe it's that.
You're literally
or-
at the deli counter, like take a number, and then you have to sit there and wait and be like, I'll have the old butthole. Like I guess I'll have what he's having. Butthole on rye.
And
Like,
what's
they're
the
not cleaning
cleanup
her up
like?
in between. There's no way.
No, you're just getting in there with all those juices.
And Fealty, even if you are the first guy, you're just the first guy of that day or even that
Yeah.
session. She could have been with a dozen just before. So I don't know.
And also,
I
I
just
mean,
don't know. I don't
the
know. I don't
preparation.
even the thinking that you are in any way special if you're the first dude. I don't get that.
Ooh,
Yeah,
Jason
but guys do it all the time, right? I mean, I've known many guys who they'll see a girl who have been with a lot of people and they'll think that, oh, but this time it's going to be different. Like, and same thing, girls do it too. They'll get with a guy who gets with a lot of girls and they're like, I could fix him. It doesn't turn out well, so I don't know. I would never do that. I mean, just being in a room with 582 other guys and you have to be prepared for when you're getting in there. So you have to already be working up to the moment before you go in there.
Right, because you get 30 seconds.
Do you think they have a fluffer?
For 582
maybe.
people?
There must be.
I mean, she's
Going around
doing it.
doing foreplay for you. But there's so many guys involuntarily not having sex. What if this is all just community service?
Right?
Like when a man has sex, he's able to like flourish in his life. So like with Bonnie Blue, she's really making all these men get a nut in real quick and then they can move on with their lives and like go do great things.
They could handle themselves. They could like
Yeah, like,
is it-
let's forget
is it
about the
so much
psychological
better
porn
to be
addiction.
like guy number 300 than it is to just right hand it for a while.
Yeah.
Hey, Pamela Henderson has been great to me. She's a
Henderson.
lovely friend.
I'm just picturing a wig on your right hand, like
Like like Cartman in South Park with Jennifer Lopez.
Yeah.
Taco burrito.
Taco burrito. Oh yeah. Oof. She says, it's sort of gotten to the point now where I think my body has gone. Hey, high cortisol, can't function, basically making my endometriosis, I don't even know what that is, worse, as well as the hormonal imbalances that cause
I'll be back,
irregular
kiddos.
and heavy periods. Yikes. So unfortunately, I've been dealing with that since. The event was quite stressful.
Okay, chill out. Like, no one forced you to be there, sweetie. Like,
Right, because
this
she
is your
bought
choice.
her dream house and was simultaneously organizing the challenge. In all her videos, she's very honest about the fact that she's feeling fine before, during, and after. So the actual physical side of the challenge wasn't much of the problem. It's more like the after effects, I guess, the amount of stress I put on myself. No, it's probably mentally horrible on you, and it's probably also physically horrible on you, but I don't think she can admit to it because in the business she's in, when you're selling this, it's like you're selling the enthusiasm for what you're doing, not just the physical act, right? So if a guy's fantasy is like, wow, I just want to be with someone who's like, all they want is to be just like used and abused, then it's gonna ruin the fantasy. If you're like, I threw my back out, it's these guys suck, I had no fun, I'm thirsty, I chipped a nail.
I don't know. I just feel like she knew exactly what she was getting into. So
Yeah, I don't think it's very smart to go, even like for porn stars who go back and say, "Oh my gosh, I regret it so much. I regret that." I'm like, you are an adult and you chose to do that. Like, you can't say people took advantage of you. You signed contracts, like you went on the thing, you did it. I feel like it's just like trying to get that attention later and victimize yourself. You're playing the victim role. But
yeah, it's like you're having it both ways. Like you get to be have all the benefits that come with that, right? And whatever guys that have that fantasy, they're gonna buy like, I don't know, purchase footage of or whatever, sign up to be part of it, and then you can be after the fact like, oh my god, this was such an ordeal. And then you get the guys that are, oh, let me come in, I can fix her, I'll rescue you, come talk to me.
Like Mia Khalifa, didn't Mia Khalifa say like she regrets everything? She hates the porn industry, and I'm like, you still have an influence, and you make money off the internet from
right.
I have a question. Could you imagine what the room smelled like?
It smells. Everyone knows that smell. It's just a lot of it.
Times 583.
Yikes! Oh, it's gonna smell like a glue factory in there. Yeah, you're gonna need to have windows open, fans going.
This is a new slime ingredient.
I would have to be like, these trash cans got to be taken out every 15 minutes.
Woof.
Yick, yick, yick.
Woof.
I'm not doing well. I've been bleeding a lot since the challenge. Definitely a bit raw down there, and I did get a small cut. Oh my god, that's horrible. This is how you get AIDS, people. This is how you get monkeypox.
And anal fissures.
Yeah.
Fissures and what? An anal what?
Fissures.
What are those? Is that like a cut in your anal?
Yep, it's like a cut in your beehole.
Oof.
And it turns into like a really nasty infection. Can be very deadly too.
Why did I not know about those?
Fissures? Yes, you should know about fissures, Violet.
I practice.
Look it up on Google Images.
No.
Let's see. No, I'm not putting that on my search
I've learned
history.
to not just look things up that like might traumatize me.
You
can't go back.
I'll definitely survive, but it is quite painful and unpleasant at the moment. Wow, she broke her own record. Before that, the most she did was 24 in a day. So now this is just really a competition like between all these girls.
Yeah, it is.
She said the men were really great, and she even had some reach out to her afterwards to express their appreciation. So yeah, you're probably right, Violet. It is probably a lot of guys that this was their only chance at having sex with like a physical.
We live in such
woman.
a like hard ratio for men. Like women have really high standards these days, and like if you're a man who's like a truck driver, like women are like, oh, not good enough. Truck
drivers are hot. My dad was a truck driver.
Too. But, a girl wants a guy with like making $600K a month. I don't know, month,
The-
a year
I
at
don't
least.
think there are a lot of girls that actually feel that way. I think the internet makes men think that a lot of women want that. I think that's very unrealistic.
Yeah, I think I just see those videos a lot, and especially like in Miami. Oh my gosh, people in Miami are very materialistic. They
Certainly in those kinds of cities, like definitely like New York or LA or Miami, you're gonna find more of those kinds of women. But I just don't think that most women are like that. I think most women just like if you're funny and you have a job, great. Like let's figure it out.
Yeah.
Let's make it work.
That's so true. I think most women are like that too. But in the cities, and then people who are like glued to their phones on social
Right.
media, they get this
Right.
idea about what they want. And then men are just, yeah, I just think there's a weird ratio right now between men and women. Women are all over TikTok. I don't know.
Yeah, it's true. Like there's definitely a percentage of guys who are like womanizing and they only want to be with the very top 2% of
Mhm.
chicks, like
What I
best
find
looking,
interesting is
hottest,
like
whatever.
when men post a girl with no makeup on, and they're like, "This is what men prefer," and like next to some girl that's got like full glam on, obviously going to some sort of event,
Mhm.
and it's like, no, you don't, because I guarantee you, if you saw that girl in full glam out and about, you'd be like, damn.
It's
Like,
true.
The double standard is so real when it comes to that. It's like, yeah, sure, you'd love to see your girl all nice and natural, but if you saw that out on the street, you'd be like, "What's up, girl? What's up?"
It's true. And like I think a lot of men don't they want a more kind of natural look. And they'll also post photos and be like, "Oh, why can't you girls look like this? She's got no makeup on." And then you break it down. You're like, "No, she definitely has makeup on. It's just more of like a natural look." But what I should do is just post photos of me on any random day, and I'll be like, "This is keeping it so real." Like literally, my hair was up in a bun all day. This is like I was in the pool today. I didn't shower. This is all mirage.
You look great though. How do you do it?
Thank you. I don't know. This actually looks. My hair is curlier and better now out of a pool than when I try to do it. So this is my new beauty
I
regimen.
love that.
Just
You're
stick
like a
my head in the
mermaid.
pool.
I was about to say, you look like Ariel.
Thanks, guys. Wow.
Yeah, sometimes I'll
Ashton-
go out with like a light makeup look, and then people will comment and be like, "Oh, I love your no makeup. Love you without makeup." Like, I don't know what you're talking about.
tutorials too of girls doing like a no makeup look, and it takes so long for them to look like that.
It's concealer, it's a foundation, it's mascara, and it's
A little
like
bit of
lip
brow
gloss.
fill in.
Yeah.
But then I always try to go for a no makeup look, and then I just keep going, and I'm like full face.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Just
okay,
keep
that
going.
failed.
You're like, and you're like, why don't I just look better? I'll just keep going.
Exactly.
Ashton just messaged me on Twitter. Can you Botox a butthole? I mean, I'm sure you could. I'm sure
Botox a butthole. That would probably be good for anal. It relaxes the
numb it.
muscle.
Yeah, numb it. You wouldn't feel it.
And not good for shitting though.
Yeah, you couldn't push. Your sphincter wouldn't work.
I don't want my butthole looking better than my face, so I wouldn't even try.
Yeah.
I
Some
wouldn't want
girls are
somebody-
like dyeing their pussy pink. Like
What?
literally
Isn't it-
hot pink. Like,
Isn't it already?
At least
Oh.
that's what I hear. They're like dyeing it pink.
That can't be good.
Yeah.
So we've gone from anal bleaching to now puss dyeing. Like literally dipping it like an egg. You like an Easter egg, like just dipping it into a little
I'm not sure the
mug.
process, but
I would go in there like, can I get the tie-dye?
yeah.
Oh my
I want
God.
violet, please.
All of this is making me realize I've been ignoring. I haven't colored anything down there.
No.
Ashton says I've never done anal. Anal. It sounds painful. It
Anal.
is if you're with someone who's got something going on down there. Russell Hall for 2. She made them wear condoms. Remember the aftermath. Ugh. Icky. Oh, Ashton. I sent you the link if you want to just come on. Thank you for the 5. Imagine if all the porn stars agreed to bang an incel just once. It could change their world. There'd be
Aw.
world peace. I don't know about that. It's a nice idea though.
That sounds like a good song.
Yeah. Bang a dude, make it a better place.
Pass
For you
the-
and for me and the incel human race. There are
Great.
men jerking off in their basements by themselves. Bang a
No,
dude for you and for me.
So good.
that
Ask
was
pennies.
some good freestyle.
I'll have to write some better lyrics. Ask pennies for 5, or what is this, Canada dollars? Average peen size is 5, multiplied by 2. 1 thrust in, 1 out, multiplied by 583. That's 5,380 inches. That's roughly 1.35 football fields of penis. Wow,
That's some
dick
math,
math.
I could have done without.
Yeah.
Thick math.
Oh my god, that's too many. I mean, I'm now visualizing them all just laid down in one big.
I know. I
long
like
line.
that's what I immediately like. Flesh on turf.
Yeah. Like, where did all you little guys come from? Where you gotta find your owners? Like, are you thirsty? I'll just put out a little pot of water for them. Russell Hall, what's the point of a butthole with no wrinkles? I don't know. So if you want to go, hey, that's a pretty good.
We'll find out.
butthole. Yeah. For the same reason people don't want wrinkles in other places. I don't know. This is not what I meant to make the whole show about, but here we are. Okay, so let's move on from Annie Knight. Moral of the story is just find one person you really, really love, and then you can do all the things with them.
Yes.
And you won't have to worry about your butthole turning into a doggy door.
Definitely.
Where's
like
Kim
that
Coulter?
And there's
Where is
just
she?
weird.
Come back, Kim. I'll get to your topics when you get back here.
We'll be good.
Okay, let's talk about, is this Machine Gun Kelly?
Yes.
What?
I have a different take
happened?
on this than everybody
Okay.
else.
Let's play this. I don't understand what's going on here. This almost looks like an early aughts music video.
Yes.
Life comes
I
at you
actually
pretty
didn't
fast.
see this.
One
you know
minute
I
you're
love.
having rap battles with Eminem and banging Megan Fox. The next minute you're gay. Okay. Who in the what now? All right, I'm muting this because copyright. It took me a while to figure out who this was because I'm like, he's so skinny.
Has he always been that skinny?
It looks like he's wearing a shirt underneath his shirt. I guess so. Do women like this?
My cousin does.
I mean, if he looks really tall, I think tall and skinny is fine. I have a different take on this.
Okay.
And while it's kind of gay, I mean, for fuck's sake, I'm wearing a Backstreet Boys shirt, okay? Like, cool. Yeah, this is a different thing for him, but like, good for him for trying something new. And hey, it's working because you guys are all talking about it. You're giving him all the engagement and the views.
It was trending.
And
he's spoofing boy bands? Okay.
Yeah, like he's totally going for it. He committed to it. And I'm like, good job, dude. You made this look like a 2000s LFO music video. Great job.
Then he should be shirtless and fully commit.
Yeah, I agree. But maybe
Yeah.
he's too skinny.
It's like Backstreet Boys meets Rascal Flatts, like the music video.
Though, but yeah. It's like if Backstreet Boys got with like Post Malone and they didn't eat for like a year.
Yeah. But a lot of girls want their men to look like they're dying.
What?
I've never been into
I used
that.
to be into that. I did. I used to be an emo kid. So I used to
okay.
be like really
He
into
does
that.
look gay. He looks anemic. He looks
Yeah.
vegan. I'm not into this.
Well, he
I
does
like
drink
a
blood.
a little bit of meat on my bones.
I like
you know,
meat
like,
too.
Yeah. No,
give me a belly to lay on at night. I love that.
I'm here for this. Like, sure, it looks gay, but like, I'm here for it.
Yeah,
Get it,
give me a like a
MGK.
I'd rather have a belly, little back problems, you know, maybe a tennis elbow rather than this. Like I feel like if I lay on you, you're gonna snap in two, or your tattoos are gonna bleed on me.
Is he wearing an Abercrombie wife beater? Sorry, I just noticed.
I don't know. It says
that says cliche.
cliche.
The little
When it gets to the highway scene, right there, it looks like there's a little moose on his wife beater. On the left, on the right.
It's so many tattoos.
there.
Now you're just in blackface.
Dang.
Does he?
Yeah,
have
he's
a
gonna keep going
scar?
up.
He's got a scar like going down the middle of
I
his
noticed
neck.
that. I did notice that.
That looks a little bit like something happened.
Well, I think that he
Oh,
did
wow.
a Kat Von D and covered up a bunch of what he considered to be demonic tattoos.
Oh,
Well,
okay.
that's good.
So I think
Good
that's
for
why he did
him.
that. Yeah.
All right.
I hope he's happy.
Yeah.
Eat a burger. Eat like 5, and then go pick something up that's really heavy.
The comments say, "Not gay, lol. It's actually a nice song. Millennials know."
Yes, stranger, let's go.
Different store, same groceries. I think this was Aaron Carter.
It wasn't made for you
It wasn't
guys.
made for you guys. All the anime PFP people love it.
Did he gape that boy?
Oh no! Oh dear. Using
Oh, that's
gay
so
as an
sad.
insult is in 2025 is pathetic. No, it's actually like the OG insult.
Yeah, gay wad.
You're gay.
Machine Gun Kelly doing his best Vanessa Carlton impression. This is the worst. Is it terrible? The only thing gives me pause is tilting it cliche. Is it possible this is his Rocky Raccoon? I don't understand the context for this Jay-Z gif.
It's like you don't want to be into it,
But you're into it.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, Sarah Patch Lids. We love her.
You're like vibing and you don't want to be.
That's me with so many things.
Same. Oh my god.
Looking into a knife. Cool.
Oh, maybe that's him singing the song acoustic. I don't know.
Vibes. Whoa, he has vampire
Nice.
teeth.
These ain't the same, they be switching for the fame.
Oh no, that's him.
No.
No.
This looks like a humiliation ritual. This is understandable if you're 18 and just trying to make music to sell to people, but this guy is 35 and probably not broke. Why not actually learn to play an instrument or write something less easily? He's not. Machine Gun Kelly's not going to sit down with a clarinet and learn the scales. Okay, there's going to be no. I don't think he's going to learn an instrument.
Him being 35 makes way more sense now with this video. I thought he was actually way younger than that, but he's
Yeah, me
my
too.
age, so it makes a lot more sense.
Yeah.
So I love it even more.
I want to learn
I
this
know.
dance.
Let's do it.
Looks like it's mostly hip thrusting.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah. And like doing a little to the side. I like it. Fun.
Yeah, it looks better when you're a skinny boy.
Boy.
Boy. All right. Some of you liked that. Okay, that's fine. Let's move on. I'm trying to. Oh, okay. This is unrelated, but so cute. Where the hell are you, Kim? Okay. I don't even understand fully what's going on here, but let's take some guesses. La 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 la.
Aw.
Why do birds suddenly appear? What kind of dog is this?
Look at it.
The best dog.
Oh. Do you think dogs like have deep thoughts ever?
Yeah.
For sure. I love when they're just in the backyard, like on a nice day, looking out, like
Basking in the
wow.
sun.
It reminds me of my grandpa.
Aww.
Like, wow, this is a good day.
That's so cute. I love it. I want him.
It is pretty cool. Like most dogs would be trying to like fight the waves.
He's straight chilling. He's doing the thing where you go put your feet in and let him sink every time.
Yeah.
Oh, let the sand pull away.
Yeah.
Some sensory play. Wait, is that what it's called?
Kim is here.
I'm here. I'm still feeding baby, but I figured I'd at least participate.
Hi.
What do you think the story is with this dog?
I don't know. He's like longing for a past life. He's missing a lost friend. He's contemplating the vastness of the universe, you know.
Oh, maybe his owner died.
Well, I wasn't gonna go there, but
I was
you
actually
know,
gonna say
Oh,
that.
I made it sad. Okay.
throw a wet blanket on it.
No.
Dogs
Falls in the
might
water.
reincarnate.
Maybe he just really likes the water.
Oh, he's mourning. His owner is surfing. That could be a thing.
Yeah, maybe he just loves water.
Oh, I don't like the idea that something sad happened. Women are so boring. Oh, I'm sorry, Adam. Adam, you don't even have a real last name, just 2 first names. Why don't you go to another live stream? Okay, why don't you get the hell out? This is wholesome, actually, and this show spans many subjects. Okay, we're talking about butthole mysteries and problems to now a wholesome doggy on the beach.
Yeah.
We had chickens.
How long is this video? I could watch it all day.
It's just on a loop.
It's the perfect loop.
It's just been looping. 50 seconds.
I love it.
I love him. I want him.
Oh, I'm
I
sorry.
want to
Are we boring Adam? Adam, what would you like us to talk about?
Yeah, let's
any
spice it
topic
up
you
for
want.
Adam.
Adam, let's really just carve out a perfect show for you, Adam.
Yeah,
Tell
this is your
us-
show. Did you know?
Oh,
Adam? It's
making fun of
yours.
usernames. What a trash. Really just a trash, like a piece of trash or the whole bin.
Let me be your Eve, Adam.
That comment was a trash.
Yeah.
You know, Adam.
Adam, tell
you
us
don't
a
have to
topic.
be here.
No, no one is.
It's a choice.
Is someone holding you down with one of those eye opener machines?
Send $5 if you're in trouble.
Dripping water on them to stay moisturized.
Is this MK Ultra? They're like brainwashing you.
Are you in a basement? Adam, I think you know what's the old phrase is? It's you know who gets bored? People who are boring.
Say Adam, Adam twice if you need help.
Yeah. Adam.
They can't even find dirt on me.
You know, Adam, you know who should be more like is Aaron James here with the pink boy.
Ooh, we love you, Aaron.
We love you so much, Aaron. In fact, let's play the Pink Boy song.
Oh no, I can't hear your music again.
Oh no.
I'll pretend I can though. When I'm back on camera, I'll dance. I will.
Aaron James, thank you for the fitty. Thank you for the pink boy. I appreciate Violet's authenticity since this is SimpCast. What a voice. I can't find a flaw, and I'm biased to redheads and blondes. And of the unique topic tonight, she has been correct with all of her comments. Chrissy and Meg, you're wonderful too. Oh, thank you, Aaron.
Thanks.
Mwah. Love you.
Adam, can't you just look? Does Aaron seem bored to you? No.
Aaron's partying. He is getting turned with us.
It's Aaron's party.
Yeah.
Come and get it.
We're gonna have an after party with Aaron. Okay.
Yeah.
We're not invited.
R.I.P.
Adam.
Yeah, maybe we're all sending Aaron nudes as we speak.
Ooh.
Wow. Let's see. And by nudes, I mean pictures of my postpartum form. Just kidding.
My ramen.
No one wants to see that. Okay, let's. Stewie fell for 5. Chrissy, you could write an anthem to bang incels. Do they know there's poontang all around?
When's the album coming out?
I feel like you and I could write some really good parody songs, Chrissy.
Yes, this is a great idea.
Because I'm a songwriter, if you didn't know that.
Oh, right. Okay, let's get on it. Russell Hall, speaking of incels, Russell Hall for 2. If you don't want it to be a doggy door, try cowgirl. Do I hear a little mandolin in the background?
You do.
Or a ukulele? You seem like a ukulele girl, Kim. No offense. Stewie felt for 2. I'd rather.
Offensive?
It kind of is. All the women who play ukuleles are typically mentally ill.
I agree.
Kim, are you mentally ill? You strike me as mentally ill.
I'm not saying normally you're not mentally ill, but the fact that you have a ukulele is tipping the scales in that way.
No, my baby just really likes the music.
Aww.
So I'm putting her in her chair and then I'm going downstairs. So you'll hear a little for just a moment if you can bear with me.
Now I feel bad. Stewie fell for 2. I'd rather listen to watch some Ginger. Okay, thank you. Aaron James is currently the king of the chat. Oh, Oh, you're playing a ukulele for a baby. How sweet. You know, the Bean loves music too. He's got like 4 different pianos, and we wake him up from his nap by playing. There's this Adam Sandler did a cameo on Sesame Street, and he has this thing where he goes like, "This is a song about Elmo," and it's really cute. And it wakes him up because he's like, "Elmo," and he's also really into clocks right now. Like we have a clock that every hour on the hour, the pieces of the clock like separate and like dance around and then like come back together, and it sings a song, and he like has to watch the clock do this. Like he was in the middle of his bath, and then we're like, "Oh, it's the clock, it's going," because it was like 8 o'clock, and he got so upset that he wasn't there to watch the clock because he was in the bathtub. He was like, "Ah." He was trying to he's strapped into this little bath chair, and he's trying to like climb up out of the bath with like still strapped into the chair. So when we were done with the bathtub, we had to like dry him and take him over. We had to actually wind the clock back a couple of minutes so he could see it turn like 8 o'clock again.
Stop giving me baby fever.
It was so cute.
Literally, I have it so bad right now.
Just get it. Get on it.
There's
Put a
nothing
baby
better
in
than
me.
babies.
There's nothing better. I feel like an idiot for not believing in them for a long time. I didn't
Aw.
believe in them.
You didn't believe in babies?
I didn't believe
What is
in
this, Santa
babies.
Claus?
I didn't believe in them. Now I believe in them.
What's that
We
line
felt-
from Matilda? Like, dreadful things. Good thing I was never one.
Oh,
I love
we
Matilda.
felt for 5 ukuleles are the official instrument for manic pixie dream girls. Yeah, like I said, mentally ill.
No, I understand. I was just ribbing on it.
Oh.
I tried to play the guitar like a couple years ago and failed. Like I took lessons for like 2 weeks, and I was the worst time of my life.
You know
it
what?
hurts.
My particular brand of mental illness, I really, really want to learn how to play the banjolele, which is just like
Ooh.
a mini.
Is that even a
banjo.
real instrument? Is this like a
It
liger?
is a real thing, Chrissy. Look it up. It's called the banjolele, and it's just a little banjo, and it's just
Banjolele.
I know
talk
the
about
banjo.
manic pixie
Can't even
girl
spell this.
madness.
Something came up called the slippery jugs. Hold on, I didn't spell it right. Banjolele. Oh, banjolele.
Banjolele.
Oh, it looks just like a banjo.
It's just a little banjo.
It's just a
Just
banjo.
like a ukulele, it's just a little.
This is something you do on a porch with like nothing to do in your life. I don't think
I
you're-
want to play it to my chickens, Chrissy. That's all I want in my life is
don't-
to sit on the porch with my children and play banjolele to my chickens.
I don't know if you're here at this point. All right, let's show the banjolele's. This is more like you don't have money for dental insurance and you're just watching the grass grow.
It kind of looks like a
thing.
frying pan.
It does.
Take it
This
back.
is like a steampunk banjolele.
It looks so cool.
It does.
See, that's what I want.
Electric guitar looks way cooler than
It
this.
does, and this one looks like you would take this on the beach looking for jewelry in the sand.
Well, I know that there's a ganjo, which is a banjo that's strung like a 6-string guitar, and like
Whoa.
Keith Urban rips on a ganjo.
This is a homeless guitar.
It is a homeless guitar, and they're expensive.
Damn, that's
What do you call a mandolin and a banjo?
like
One
that's
is
such
like
an
a man
accurate
banjo?
read, but it makes me feel so terrible.
$116 for the cheapest one.
You know, I will have to admit I learned about the banjolele because of Orange is the New Black. I'm not even gonna lie about
And
it.
it's not like you can just buy a banjolele and be casual about it. I feel like it's a lifestyle choice.
Oh, I'd have to announce it like out to everyone. Like,
Yeah, like coming out of the closet, like
well, yes.
everyone.
Way more important.
I'm gay now and I have a banjolele. Okay. That was an important issue that we covered. Let's see. What else is going on? We did the dog. Oh, yes. I wanted to talk about this man, because she is a man. He is a man. Okay, so Kim, you put this in the chat to talk about. Do you know the context for this Brittany Griner video here?
Oh, other than her just being a ridiculous bitch. I mean,
What
him.
the hell is her problem? Like, she has been handed
You know
the
what happened?
world.
She was handed the most privilege that she. You okay,
Oh,
sweetie?
baby cough.
She was handed the most privileged situation in the entire world. We literally traded a war criminal for her worthless ass.
Yep.
And then she comes back and nobody gives a shit anymore, because why would they give a shit? Because nobody cared in the first place. And
Nobody
like
watches
everybody was pissed.
WNBA.
And so this white girl starts getting more press than her, starts getting more attention than
Who is
her,
that,
is much more attractive, is
Caitlin-
much more likable.
What's her name? Caitlin
And
Clark?
she yeah, and this stupid woman, I don't even, whatever the hell, you know, she tried to like start a fight with her on the court, and then, you know, this was like the side they caught, like her, you know, mouthing, you know, fucking white girl, you know, as if that's the problem here and not her just being an insufferable cunt.
Well, I think it's both, because they're attacking Caitlin Clark from all sides. And like, yeah, I just sent this clip. Watch this.
Everyone's
This is
jealous of
horse
her.
shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course she's jealous. But like, you know,
Because she passes for female.
They didn't even give
passes
her-
for female.
Didn't
Everybody
even touch
likes
her.
her.
What did she
didn't
even
touch that
do?
girl.
She didn't even touch her.
What did she do?
Didn't even touch her. She just broke her
No,
ankles. and
not at
faked
all.
it.
She
What?
threw herself on the floor.
This is
Wow.
theatrics. This is a
Yeah.
theatrical production. She throws herself on the ground.
And they gave her like
Oh my god,
one of
the
the
white
biggest
supremacy
foul
just
calls.
emanated off of her and made me fall onto the floor.
Wow.
I fell
Maybe
under the
she
weight
had
of my Great Depression.
maybe fingertips, but that's it.
That's
This
why
is
Caitlin
some
Clark freaked
shit
out. She's
LeBron
like, "Are
would
you
do."
kidding me? I didn't touch her."
Wow.
Yeah, didn't even touch her, and they keep doing this to her. There was like a big fiasco going on with her and Angel Reese again, and like Angel Reese threw herself on the floor last week, and everyone was saying that Caitlin Clark threw her on the floor, and she didn't even barely even touched her. But then they can literally shove Caitlin Clark to the ground, and don't get
Wow.
called. The foul doesn't get called. So you want to tell me it's not a black and white issue? It's obviously a black and white issue, especially when you got Brittany Griner going, you know, effing white girl.
And this is Brittany's response to that moment. Do we know
I don't
for
don't
sure?
know if it
I
was-
don't
no,
know
I
if
think it
that's
was a separate
directly the
game.
response.
Okay.
I don't know if it was. I think it was a different one.
Yeah, I think it was a different game.
I saw. Yeah. Mhm.
Sorry, bro.
I heard her talk for the first time ever.
Sounds
Like I've
like a
known
dude.
about Brittany Griner since I was like 12 years old, and I heard her talk for the first time ever like a week ago, and I was like, oh my gosh, that is not a woman talking.
Sounds like a dude.
No. Yeah, we were so tricked. Like this is a man.
Yeah.
It has to be.
It has to be.
Yeah, I
There's
mean-
no boobs there. There's no like feminine qualities.
She went. I actually saw her when I was like in middle school because she went to Baylor. Yeah, and we went and saw a women's basketball game at Baylor, and I thought she was so cool back then. I was like, oh my gosh, lady's so tall and doing her thing, but now she's a bitch.
Yeah. Where are you hiding your penis?
Well, there was all the when they chose the roster for the USA women's basketball team, like Caitlin Clark obviously should have went. Now I understand paying your dues. I used to be an athlete. That's why I find this a little bit passionate. I find passion in this.
No, I like that.
They didn't give it to her, and she was the most stellar college athlete for women's basketball. So it kind of seemed like a no-brainer that she would be, even if she didn't play. Because like I said, you kind of have to pay your dues when it comes to a big roster like that. But they made it about race. Of course.
Clearly.
It's always about race. Because no, there's no way a white girl can be this good at basketball. Sure.
That's
it's
our
about
thing.
talent. It's
Yeah.
about talent. The girl's talented. Let her play.
Yeah.
Let's see. I think this is Fieldy, is this a channel of shorts about Caitlin Clark?
Well, there's shorts about a lot of things, but his shorts about Angel Reese are hilarious because she can't even make a layup. Whereas Caitlyn's shorts on there, she can make like 3-pointers. She's going through people's legs.
Freaking
It's
sinking it.
awesome. And it's
She's like an
hilarious.
actual athlete, and like the
Yes.
WNBA doesn't even make enough money, like to where it's an actual profitable sport. Like they're just there for political
Wow.
show, you know?
People are watching
Interesting.
now because of Caitlin Clark.
Yeah, exactly. And like y'all are gonna just take advantage of that, and y'all don't give a shit about her. It's really sad.
And okay, this is Angel Reese. This is one we should watch.
Yeah, you could do the me bounds and then that shark one of Caitlyn's. It's hilarious. He's hilarious.
Part 33.
Oh God.
Oh, shoot, I missed. Animus.
Wow, that is funny.
I was Caitlin Clark for Halloween last year.
What? What did you wear?
Her headband, like a little cute headband, my hair up, just
Oh,
like
that's
her, and then a
cute.
Caitlin Clark jersey and some Katie's. It was really cute. I loved it.
That's very original. Okay. Kim, are you there? You're feeding a bean. Okay, goodbye.
I'm here.
Okay, cool.
Sorry about that.
Oh no, you're doing your thing. Keeping babies alive. Do. What's next on the thing? Oh, this will be fun. A video of a trans person being upset. My favorite.
Is there any other kind?
Yeah, where are the videos of the trans people being like,
Oh, this
I'm
is
so
so
happy
funny.
with my life. I'm so fulfilled. This was a great decision.
They're in porn. They're actually so happy.
Okay, so maybe they are all in porn.
Yeah, I've known many a tranny porn star in my day, and none of them were happy. Not
Oh, okay.
legitimately.
Well, they seem, from what I've seen,
Violet
I'm like,
knows all
wow,
the
good
It's
happy
really
ones.
go.
easy to, yeah, I mean, like, when your career is faking, it's like being a performance artist. It's very easy to put a front on.
How do we know? We'll have to have them take a lie detector test. Are you really happy?
How they can tell.
Ah! Oh, that's funny. Oh my. Oh. Oh my goodness.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh.
Oh god, that's funny. Wow.
I was howling earlier. I was like, oh my god.
These poor cats with their vegan moms and their trans moms.
It's like, how do you know it's a girl?
Yep. Got called out.
Hmm.
Wow, I'm gonna be thinking about that for a while.
Because of its parts.
Okay. Oh, I want to say. Oh, this is a video of what do people like about MAGA. Oh, this sounds great.
I think people are
I
saying
like
they
that
can't
Kim is
hear the videos.
Kim is
in the
giving us
chat.
a tours MTV Cribs tour. You guys can't hear the videos in the chat? Let's try this video. Let's try this video.
I couldn't hear it either, honestly, but I thought it was just me.
I was reading.
Can you hear that? Let's see. Let me look at this. Gee, I don't even know what to fix on this. All right, tell me if you can hear it.
No.
You didn't add it to stage.
Oh, that'll do it. Okay. I'm just watching a video by myself here.
No, but I didn't hear
what
the audio before on the previous video too, so I didn't know you were playing audio.
Oh, there's my
Okay, let's
buddy.
try it again. Tell me if you can hear this. Da-da-da-da-da.
No.
Not a.
So
It's like
she's
I
just
can
saying,
hear it like come in and then it stops.
Yeah.
Yeah.
what is that about? She's saying, can someone tell me what MAGA find attractive so I can do the complete opposite?
And Chad says, nailed it.
And she nailed it. There you go. I mean, we all have no makeup, glasses, hair back days, but those aren't days you film yourself doing anything. Oh boy.
Those glasses do not complement her face shape.
No.
Like she needs a different shape of glasses. If I were to give any advice there. But
get hair down. Always hair down. Stewie felt for 5. Isn't that what Kermit the Frog plays? How about cigar box guitars? What's a cigar box guitar? Oh, is that a doggy?
It is a doggy.
oh my gosh, you have a farm. I love it.
Oh,
Is it a border collie?
Mishka. Come here, Mishka. Up.
Let's talk about your sweater, Kim. Is this a cool? What are the sweaters all the black people like?
No, stop it. Don't call it that. My husband found this for me.
What am I thinking of?
I don't. Dashikis.
No. It looks like part dashiki, part something else. Chat, help me out. What are the sweaters that black people like? It's not a kuji. It's like a 2-syllable. Man.
It's not. It's a wholesome sweater.
A kuji sweater? Koozie sweater?
Come on.
No, not Cosby.
Not Cosby. No.
Not Fubu.
Arthur. Wait,
No, it's
Mishka.
like a designer. It's like a fancy.
Oh,
Now I have to Google this. What sweaters do black people like?
Mishka.
What I really need is a racist Google, because that would answer the questions that I need.
Oh my gosh. So cute.
I just traded them out.
Oh, look at this there, puppy.
I love the chocolate.
Wow. So good. Very pettable head. Wow.
He's
Very
getting a little
pettable head.
gray on his chin, though.
Oh, great chin. Great chin.
You getting a yes, you're grumpy old man. I know.
Is he snorting?
He's growling.
Uh-oh.
Bye.
He's like,
he said, nope.
oh, she has Courtney here with her dogs.
Wait, I want to get mine.
I have mine.
Everyone get your dogs out. Oh, K-Max. What's up, K-Max? Thanks for the orange boy. The 5-year anniversary of the George Floyd incident is today. So,
5 years clean and sober.
Wow. That's a long time that flew by. So for the panel, where were you on May 25th, 2020? And do you remember when you first heard about George Floyd? Feelings on how the left reacted to it. I don't remember where there was. And now looking back, it was pretty ambitious of 2020 to have both a pandemic and George Floyd.
Very convenient.
Mm-hmm.
I was in Houma, Louisiana.
All right, I'm gonna. Oh, the dogs know they're asleep.
In a truck in the back of my father-in-law's truck, and Kevin, my husband, pulled out the video. And I watch body cam videos on a regular basis, and so he.
Okay, now I have to get a dog. Hold on.
Everyone has their doggy. Look at those. Look at those.
Quincy snores when I hold him like this. He has breathing problems.
I can see his eyes. They're like. He's just falling asleep. This is with Brady.
Okay.
What a
Do it for the cam. Do it for the SimpCast.
Yay.
The puppy panel.
The puppy panel.
Puppy cast. Yeah. Dog break. Doggy break. Oh no, we were just talking about doggy doors.
Oh gosh.
No,
That's not
why'd you have
rude.
to go there? We didn't have to be reminded.
Earmuffs. Earmuffs. No.
Doggy!
Oh my goodness!
Doggy!
Look at the floof.
Oh my gosh, so cute. Our dogs would play so well together.
Gosh.
This is a first. This is a SimpCast first. We've never had a dog in every square.
Yay.
This is the first time I'm not just hearing your name. Hello,
Waffles! The sliming.
Waffles.
Waffles!
Okay, that's
Cutie.
Waffles. This is Brady.
This is Quincy. Quincy the Frenchie.
Oh, Waffles needs to get her hair cut. She starts to not be able to see because it's too floofy on her face. She can't see shit.
Is that fur hard to keep up with?
She gets groomed like every, I think maybe 6 or 8 weeks. God, as often as I go.
Wow.
And it's like almost as oh, now her paw is caught in my unbrushed hair. That's great. Oh no.
Okay, Quincy's having serious breathing problems. I'm gonna put him down.
Oh no.
When he's like upright like that,
Floyd him.
What?
George Floyding your dog.
Did you George Floyd your dog?
Oh my gosh. Got him in a headlock.
Put your knee on his
Oh,
neck.
what is it? Push down? I don't know.
No, you mean you like fed him in a fentanyl to kill 5 men. That's what you do when you George Floyd someone.
Dang. Turns
That's
out
why
the
he's
dog.
going,
Turns out the dog was on fentanyl. Oh, it's another dog.
Calling for his mom, but I'm right here.
There's another floof.
Hold on, another floof.
Hello, Floof.
Hello, Keely Chow.
Hold on. Muffin, come here. Muffin. Muffin, it's your chance. Muffin, come here. Muffin. Oh, damn it.
Muffin and Waffles.
Muffin, come here.
That's cute. All of our pets have been, well, my husband's pets have been named after drum manufacturers because my husband's a drummer.
Really? Oh.
Yeah.
Wait, tell me your dog's name again.
Brady.
Brady.
Brady Bunch.
Boy, he just
He's so cute.
I still don't have the answer to my black people sweater question.
I really thought
It's in a rap song. Now she's feeling better now. Sweater now. What is the name? Coogee sweater?
Gucci.
Is that a thing? Not Gucci.
Dude, I'm pretty sure that line is Gucci sweater.
It's not Gucci.
I'm pretty sure that line is about Gucci.
It's
though.
Coogee. Oh, it's bothering me.
I'm sure you can Google that one line and find the song.
Coogee?
Coogee?
No.
Coogee.
I really thought it was Gucci. I'm just dumb, I guess.
No, I have to
This
look
is
it up.
not a revelation.
Is it Notorious B.I.G.? It's Coogee. It is Coogee.
What is Coogee?
It looks like the sweater you're wearing. Okay, now I have to.
This is Coogee?
Coogee.
My husband would be so insulted.
C-O-O-G-I.
It's
My
a black
husband would be-
people sweater.
My husband would be so
yes.
insulted.
It's like a Carlton sweater.
Thank you. Oh my God. Now
Yeah.
I feel so much better.
Yeah.
We
like the
found this
sweaters that
out.
Carlton wore on Fresh Prince.
Yeah.
Carlton would
They're
never
kind
wear
of
the sweater.
hideous.
They were always like
But they're
those
expensive.
it was like I don't know, like checkered.
Coogee sweater.
I'm looking at one that's $600.
Yep.
Jeez.
Wait, I love these.
It's a flex.
It's a look.
Mine
there's
looks
some on
different. I'm just
Fashion
saying.
Nova.
And then now we look at Kim's sweater. Da, 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 da. Except yours has like Arthur on it.
Yeah, mine's the white peepo version.
Well, I said if it's a Carlton sweater, then it's for white people.
It's literally like things that black people say. Black people sweaters.
I like this comment. It says if it's a Carlton sweater, then it's for white people, right?
Yeah.
See? I didn't even read that comment. We're on the same Same level.
I'm so disappointed. I'm 3% black. I should have known what this is.
Did you take one of those tests?
I did. I'm 3%.
3%.
African Congo.
Where do you put it? I can't see it.
Oh, really? Dang. I don't know. I think it's in my hair a little bit.
We're probably all a little something.
We're all a little black.
Yeah. Yeah, where's my reparations at?
I'm Blacknese.
Did we all go through where we were for George Floyd Day? I don't remember. I think
I honestly don't remember. I probably what like pandemic land? I don't know.
It was pandemic land.
Oh my gosh. So I was like never watching any news like before the pandemic. So whenever all of the loud news started coming out, I was like, oh my gosh, this is crazy. This is horrible. And I remember being so upset. I was like, this is unjust. Like I called my sister and we were like ranting for an hour about police.
You
believe
believed
crazy.
in it.
And then like I started getting more into it and I was like, wait, they're lying. So it's kind of a pivotal point for me. Like,
yeah, it was
get my own information.
It woke a lot of people up.
Yeah.
Did y'all post a black square?
No, that was a big moment for me too.
I did not post a black
square.
I did not.
I take credit for Tom McDonald taking his black square off his Instagram, and I'll tell you why.
So he had one to begin with?
He had one up, and so did his girlfriend, and a bunch of people were like hating on him. A bunch of people were like really going in on him, like all sorts of epithets. I'm sure you can have colorful imaginations. And we had dialogue in the back and like before, because like I've been a fan of his forever. And I hit him up. I had just helped organize a free speech rally in San Francisco, and I don't know if you guys are familiar with who Philip Anderson is, but when Philip went, he is a black guy, and an Antifa guy called him a hard R and punched him in the face and knocked his teeth out. And I just messaged Tom and I was like, hey, I've been a fan forever. I know people are giving you the hardest time right now, and I'm sure I can even find this message. And I was like, but listen, like this BLM movement is not what it seems to be. It has nothing to do with equality. It's everything to do with supremacy. And I told him the situation that happened with Philip, and I sent him the article. I sent him the picture of Philip's face all busted up, and I was like, this is what the reality of the situation is. And he messaged me back and he was like, whoa, that's insane. I had no idea. And then literally the next time I looked on his page, the black square was gone, and so it was gone from his girlfriend's feed. And wow. I'm not saying, I'm like, I like jokingly
it was all
credit.
because of you, Kim.
Maybe I wasn't the only one who messaged him, but I definitely was like, hey Tom, like, by the way, this is why people are calling you all kinds of horrible names, and I understand that you're not a political guy, but like, you should know.
Yeah, good for you.
I never bought into it. Like the whole BLM thing, because to me, like, that's right. I grew up in Birmingham, Alabama. Like we went to the Civil Rights Museum every single year in school, from elementary school to high school. There was a field trip to the damn Civil Rights Museum every year, and we had the 16th Street Baptist Church where those 4 little girls died in a bombing. So like we always talked about it, but we never ever saw each other as race. Like that, we just didn't. The dialogue back then just was not like that.
Nobody cared about it.
Nobody cared. We were just, peers and students that were at school together. We didn't do that. Now, sure, like you would have your black football players that would roll together in their little clique, and same with the cheerleaders and other baseball players.
Yeah.
Like it's like Mean Girls. You have the lunchroom diagram.
Well, I went to this Catholic school up until like the 4th grade, and I was probably in the 3rd grade. We had an assignment to like write a chart about like all of our like characteristics, like write about ourselves. And this little black kid in our class wrote handsome on his. Aww. And I remember to this day, her name is Sister Seaton. She wrote in the margin like a monkey. and we had protesters outside of our school. It was this whole big, she was like a little old lady. She really she literally didn't mean it as like a racial
she
thing.
mean like one
She
of the
meant,
ones that's dressed up with symbols, like wearing a
she
suit or
just
something?
meant he was a little rambunctious kid. Like it really,
I don't
she was like
know.
she was like easily in her late 70s. Like she really
Oy.
there was no
Nope,
malicious intent behind. Even at the time, I was like, when people were
Even
freaking out,
in
I was
your-
like, she's old. Leave the lady
No,
alone.
of all the things, you can call the kid literally any other animal but that.
Yeah, but the reaction was disproportionate to the situation, and like I just remember like protests outside of my school every day. Kingsley's not a monkey. Kingsley's not a monkey.
Dang.
So it exists. I mean, like the whole like, oh, it was definitely a black thing. It's been around forever, and I mean, I grew up in New York, so it shouldn't be a surprise that was like still back when I was in the 4th grade. This was 9/11, you know. So like, this is like,
I too had black friends growing up. There was one black kid in my class. His name was Quintel Donaldson. And we were besties. Quintel. If you're out there. Also,
why do we always sad the Southern accent? Quintel.
Because of our name. I was also friends with one Christina McCullough, who, because her initials were also CM, we would sit next to each other often in class. She too was black and my friend. So take that, people.
I went to Houston inner city schools for a few years, and it was like all black kids. Like every single kid was black except for like me and one other girl. But I feel like if anything, the black kids would like I mean, especially to my brother, the black kids were like bullied to him because he was like the only white kid in class. But the black guys loved me. They would like propose to me in class. Like,
but you're not fat. I don't understand.
I know. Like I was like, thank you so much. This is awesome. And I would always say no because hard to get.
You were a child.
But one time,
Very
this
literal
girl
child.
in my class was trying to be my partner with something, and another girl wanted to be my partner too. And the white girl was like, "No, I'm gonna be her partner. You better listen because you were once our slaves." And I was like, "Oh, like I did not know what to say."
Wait, what? She said because you guys used to be slaves?
Yes, I was like, I was so stunned. I was like, I don't think you're supposed to say that, honey.
It wasn't that long ago that your mammy was working for my mammy.
Oh my god,
It was so crazy.
crazy. Yes, this is Black Friend Story Hour. Thank you.
Black Friend Story Hour, yeah. But the black guys, I was like, yeah, I loved being around the black guys because they were so nice to me. Really gave me a confidence boost, you know?
I had
That's what they do.
my best
You
friend.
know,
third
I like
grade.
if you ever need a confidence boost,
the only true black guy friends I've ever had
find
have
a
all
black
been
guy.
flaming homosexuals.
like
Like just like paraded out of the closet homosexuals. Like,
I could
swear,
call
one of
I
them, you
could
can even
call-
look this up online. He was like considered a landmark person for New York. His legal name was Delicious Deadass Adorable.
aw,
That's too much alliteration for me.
DDA.
Look, I could call my one black friend, but like, I don't want to use it up.
Quarter black doesn't count.
Save it. I want to save it for Adam Coleman, fully black and an author.
Oh, he's cool.
I want to save it for when I really need. I don't want to waste my calling my one black friend on this.
It's like
If you ever need a confidence
Call my
boost, though,
black
go
friend.
to the gas station in the ghetto and like they'll love you.
Cat called.
Yeah. It's
Wearing
like,
yoga
hey,
pants.
boys, what's up? Great.
Oh, hey, girl.
They're harmless.
girl?
They just
Yeah,
like
the
dogs
my gay
barking behind a
blacks
gate.
loved me.
It's
They're
true. It's
very
almost
good. They're very good friends.
It's almost getting to be catcalling season, everybody.
Uh-oh.
Viking says, shit, my coochie itches. Now she's feeling better now. Coochie sweater now. So, thank you for the yellow boy. I think Patrice O'Neill used to rock that coochie stuff. Probably. He did pretty good for himself. Stewie felt for 5. Just like in Clerks 2. I'm talking porch monkey black. PH for 5. GF wasn't calling out for his mother. George Floyd wasn't calling out for his mother. He was calling out to Mama,
his girlfriend,
who was his girlfriend that was on scene. Small, frail,
forgot
white,
about
blonde
that.
lady. Another
called her Mama.
psyop. Wow. And
That's
didn't
true.
like George Floyd's family, like they were estranged. They didn't really know each
Yeah.
other, but then they just came out of the woodwork.
Yeah,
And they didn't
Candace
get
Owens
any
did it.
money. They didn't get any money for
No.
like all of the funds raised. Or they didn't even
Are
know
you
about it.
joking? Yes,
No.
they did. They made millions of dollars off of that shit.
No, BML made
Oh.
millions of dollars off it.
No,
George Floyd's family made no money off of it.
Yeah, BLM took all the money.
And they bought mansions with it.
I'm not really a big fan of Candace Owens.
His
right now,
fucking kid is literally making a documentary about it. They definitely made money and they're still making money. Anybody who's telling you that George Floyd's family didn't make money off of this is either retarded or lying to you.
I watched a documentary like a year ago, and they
Well, then
interviewed
that documentary's
like,
full of shit. I don't know what to tell you.
Wait.
Lots of people publish lots of false things. There's no way that family didn't make money. They're
Let's
still making
fact
money
check
off of it.
Let's ask Grok. Okay.
Let's grok it up.
Did George Floyd's family make money from his death or from BLM? From BLM. Boop, 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 boop. This is what I'm paying $50 a month for. Come on, Grok.
Come on, Grok.
Oh, okay. Maybe you're both right. Let's pull this up. Do, 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 do. Bum, 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 bum. Okay. There is no definitive evidence that George Floyd's family directly received money from the Black Lives Matter organization or its
polite way of saying
fundraising
they
efforts.
definitely did.
However, here are the key points based on available information. In March of 21, the city of Minneapolis agreed to pay $27 million to settle a civil lawsuit from George Floyd's family over his death in police custody. The settlement was separate from any BLM activities and included $500K for the South Minneapolis neighborhood where Floyd was killed.
So yeah, like I said, they became millionaires off of this.
And by killed, we mean overdosed on fentanyl. GoFundMe account was set up in Floyd's funeral costs and benefit his family, raised significant funds, over $15 million from just the GoFundMe.
So like
broke,
I said, they
broke
made a lot of money
the
off of
platform's
this
record.
situation.
Wait, but where did that? Who set up that GoFundMe? His family did.
Yes, it was a family fundraiser.
But it wasn't from BLM, right?
No, it wasn't a BLM. I
Okay,
didn't say
yeah.
they made it from BLM. I said that they made that off of that situation. The family became millionaires.
Right. Well, all the money that BLM made.
Yeah,
But
they,
see,
they
yeah,
bought
they
themselves.
didn't
They
give
bought
it to
themselves.
George Floyd.
None of that went to any black community
No,
ever. None of
Yeah.
it went to any
But
black family. They bought themselves mansions. They
I think
set themselves.
the point that Violet and I were trying to make was that BLM didn't give them any money.
Yes, no, BLM doesn't give any black family or any black community any money ever.
Yeah.
They raised over $90 million. BLM raised over $90 million in 2020, largely spurred by the protests following Floyd's death. BLM distributed $21.7 million, apparently in grants to various Black-led organizations and chapters. So of the $90 million they made, they only distributed $21.7 million to anybody at all.
But did they really though?
Who knows? Who knows? It
It's
could
like
have all
the
been tied up
Clintons
in
in Haiti,
administrative.
all that Haiti money that never actually made it there.
And these are grants. Anybody could have any grant for anything. You could be like, oh, my cousin has a Black-led organization, and they'll get a couple million.
Well, even that kind of bullshit is even like it's infiltrating like every single part of society and culture, and it's really gross.
I think they even looked into some of these like charities and they were fake. So they were funneling the money back into themselves.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's like Act Blue.
Yeah.
Yep. BLM 23% of its funds went to charitable causes. But specifics about recipients are limited, which means it was like money laundering.
They are laundering the money back to themselves. Yeah.
Wow, aren't we all proud of our black squares? Yeah, I didn't put one up either. I just felt like before I knew it was wrong, I just was like, no, why am I being forced to do something to prove that I like black people?
Do you guys watch anything on Peacock at all?
I watch Bravo shows.
No.
Okay, so there's this new show that was just produced on Peacock by the people who did
It's Scarlett. Hi, Scarlett.
The Office and I think Parks and Rec. I don't remember which other one it was, but it's this like it's like a one of those like mockumentary style shows about like working at a hospital. And in one of the first episodes, like one of the woman, the blonde chick from Reno 911 is like the head of the hospital. And in the first episode, she does a joke where she's like, she's got an orange square on her Instagram for the hospital page, and she's like, it's for Halloween for all who celebrate.
Oh,
Happy
that's funny.
Halloween. I was like,
I thought it was gonna be for gingers.
no, but it was. I thought that was like, that's the only like black square type reference that I've seen in pop culture lately that was like actually really
Well,
funny.
the whole ginger thing, Chrissy, so you're a natural redhead, right?
No, I'm dyed.
You died?
I'm sorry to burst
It
everyone's
looks so
bubble.
natural.
Blondes are
Wow.
well, most blondes are dyed nowadays because if you're a young person that is blonde when you're a kid, most of the times you turn dirty blonde. So
Yes,
then,
that was me.
If you want to still be blonde, you do have to dye,
Mhm.
and then you come back again as a blonde, and it might be very different.
Was that your situation, Scarlett? Were you like a little?
I don't
blonde
know. I
kid?
think I lost my boyfriend.
What? What happened?
I ruined it.
What happened?
Have you guys gone to brunch before?
Yes, I'm familiar
Yes,
with
I've
brunch.
been to brunch.
I did
I'm
today.
familiar with the brunch.
Order like I don't know.
Who'd you go to brunch with?
My boyfriend.
Oh, okay.
Okay, what happened?
Well, I guess he's probably my ex. So
Oh no!
I
What the hell
had
happened?
a wild day. It's like that every day. It's like one way or the other, and that's how you live day to day. It's day to day. But every
What
day
happened
is
with your
great.
boyfriend? Did you get into a fight?
Well, I wouldn't call it fight. It's more like existence, like fight over existence.
So he's
So
a
was it like
narcissist.
you had the same fight over and over again, kind of thing?
But
Same argument.
kind of like that day the other week when I was in my car and I jumped on and then he had to jump my car. Like I almost got killed by the dog. And
Whose dog?
What?
well, I probably should not talk about it, but it was just like I never had a real boyfriend before, so when I had a real boyfriend, it's like I really respect him because he calls me out if I make a mistake. Like if I go out in my car and I kill the battery, like he knows how to drive my car, and he's the only one that
Okay.
knows how to drive my
How
car.
often do you kill the battery?
Whenever I sit in the car with the lights on or open the door or leave the trunk open, because I want to air out the trunk because I got dead bodies in there.
What?
Oh, I've
What?
been there.
So I
Welcome to SimpCast.
welcome
What?
to Wisconsin, right?
What? What?
That's us Wisconsinites. Well,
What's
not
in your
necessarily
trunk?
dead bodies, but we shoot deer out here,
Oh,
we
okay.
like to
Animals.
I am so scared
We
of
like to
carbon
gather
monoxide
animals.
poisoning.
It's Memorial Day weekend. Oh gosh, I'm scared of that too, but I don't have to worry, my sob will die.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so what? How did you leave things with the boyfriend?
Oh, I'm so sad. He wanted to go to brunch. So he ordered American breakfast. And then I didn't feel like eating American breakfast because lately we've been going to like Thai food and we've been doing Vietnamese food. And then it's just so fun. It's so fun to go to these kind of places because what happens is I try something I've never tried before and I'll be like, I don't like it. I
You
like
spit it
American.
out?
Yeah. I'm like some pho or something.
Spitter.
What the heck is pho? And then
It's
so
like
I don't know,
noodles, right?
but I'm really nice and I really am nice to the people that work there. But I went next door to the Five Guys. So this pho restaurant is right by Five Guys. So then what ended up happening was I was like, I really want a soda, and they don't sell soda here. They sell like some sort of bubble tea stuff. And I don't eat,
Asian
I never
stuff.
want to eat the goji berries in my drinks.
Mm-mm.
So I
Okay,
went
yeah.
next door and they got a Coca-Cola machine and the guy at the front gave me my soda for free. So I walked back, really hid it under my jacket and I put it under the table. I needed my Diet Sun drop.
What is that, like slice or a fresca?
I don't know.
My
I
husband got a
thought
Diet Sun drop
he
today.
understood that I liked just sharing. I don't know. This is my first relationship. I don't know about you guys if you have relationships, but wouldn't you rather just try something new with the person and then just share the
yeah.
meal with them? And I like it when he feeds me in public. And I said, I want to be the dog. And then I'm dog number 2. And then but like that won't work in public because he's like, just order your own food. And I said, well, why can't you feed me again? Like I thought it was just about like I'll split half the bill just so you can feed me like 2 bites. I want 2 bites. I don't need half the food. And then he's like, no, I'm so hungry. I'm gonna eat all my food. And then I'm like, damn, he's gonna kill me now.
Wait, you can't order your own meal?
I love him. But anyway,
Okay, so you're back
he
on.
wanted me to order my own food, but I love to just share food with him. Because I wouldn't order that. I always eat at
like family style.
Yeah, we have Quick Trip in the Midwest here, so I always just buy like food from the gas station.
Same.
But I worked there before I got in my industry. I worked at a Quick Trip convenience store, so we had fried chicken, and we had a whole condiment bar. We have ketchup, sweet and sour sauce. We have tartar sauce, everything, and then it's unlimited condiments. So it's like Burger King will charge you 30 cents a tomato. So now Culver's does and McDonald's does, and it's shameful. Like
It really is.
Because they will give you an unripe tomato on your sandwich.
I get upset when I go to a diner and they charge me for like an extra sauce or like.
No, they don't need to do that. You know what I mean? And I will deduct
Highway
it on
robbery.
my taxes.
It's very northern. I don't feel like they do that.
That
in the
is a
South.
necessary substitute for satisfaction.
For real. Hold on. Oops, there's some super.
Do y'all have good food options in Wisconsin? Oh, sorry.
Hold on thought. Pork for 5. When George Floyd happened, I posted a message on Instagram saying I stand with the police because Sting rocks with their song Message in a Bottle. What? Okay. K Max for 5. Chrissy has street cred. She can name a Notorious B.I.G. album or song. All you have to do is name one rapper and or rap song. It was all the dream. I used to read Word Up magazine.
H.
Salt and pepper, heavy D up in the limousine, hanging pictures on my wall.
Every Saturday. I forgot. That's all I know.
Fish on a platter. I'm here to serve a matter, and I don't.
Oh.
HH with you, and I won't. HH with you, Kanye West. Yay, boy. Yo, shit ain't the best.
Aaron J survived. Random. Ladies, what are your favorite names for men? And which names instantly are a turnoff? I'll think of something with more depth next time. Favorite names for men? Obviously, Frank.
Dick. I love when a man's name is Dick.
Really?
It's very,
Richard.
It's like
You mean Richard?
icebreaker.
Dick.
No, actually,
Dick.
I got baptized by Father Dick whenever I was 9. I did. His name was Father Dick.
So that was his last name.
Weird that I like my dad's name, my real dad. Like
What is it?
Not like one of my other dads. It's my real dad.
What is his name?
Just like ROY.
Roy?
It's super short. Not Roy Cohen, but he is not a relative of mine.
I had a great uncle named Roy. He was retarded.
Roy, I know, it's such a
Roy's a simple guy.
Yeah.
Roy
is a great retarded name too, because it's like
John.
Mine's Kevin, because obviously mine's a
John.
Kevin. But my
Damn,
favorite
John
Backstreet
is a
Boy
good
was
name,
Kevin.
though.
Oh, Kevin. I feel like Kevin always like messes things up.
I don't like a Kevin,
No.
unfortunately.
My Kevin, he's a fixer. He likes to fix everything.
Oh,
What about John? It's like it could be 3 or 4
I love John.
letters. So
John,
you can
that's
have
a solid
3 or
name.
4. You know what I mean? 3 or 4 of them at one time.
I swear when I go live or like I'm talking in chat, they're all Johns.
They're
They're all
everybody's
like the
John.
nicest guys ever.
Yeah.
If somebody's real name, like their biological name is John, I give them a lot of respect if they tell me their name is John, because a lot of people won't tell me, they will tell me their name is John. And John is the most, I'm sorry guys, what do you think is the most common name? Because John is
Probably
out
Mike.
there.
David.
Mike. My dad's name is David.
Oh,
I think guys that have names that can be girl
about
names,
Tommy?
I don't like it.
Yeah, I don't like Tristan. I don't like Anything
Bill,
that sounds
Billy,
too
Alex.
fruity.
Ugh.
Bill,
Ugh.
Bill.
I don't like Pat. I don't like anything that could be
Oh,
female.
Pat's the worst.
Oh my
Ugh.
gosh. What do you guys think though? Like John, Johnny, Bill, Billy, Tom, Tommy,
I like
and
Billy.
Sam, Sammy, which could also be woman. And then my biological name is actually very manly as well. They use it as a last name and a male reference. And that's why I usually did not stay with my biological name, but I haven't legally changed it. But that's good because the government don't know who I am.
That's good. We won't tell. We won't
I love
figure-
names
won't
that
tell on you.
start with BR.
like
Brian.
Brian,
Brandon.
Brandon.
I really like the
Brandon,
name
really?
Carson.
That's my
Yes.
kind of current boyfriend ex now, maybe, possibly. I didn't break up with him. I didn't know that when I didn't eat brunch, I had a shot at vodka at breakfast. That meant that
breakfast. You're drinking at breakfast.
meant that we were
Scarlett?
breaking up.
Breakfast. I love breakfast. Brr.
No, it was brunch. I guess it was brunch, but I thought I didn't want to eat because I
Brunch.
guess I ate a jar of peanut butter before I
The
went
whole
to
jar?
brunch because I didn't have any food in my fridge because I've been staying at my boyfriend's place and we've been watching horror movies and classic old movies. And
Aw.
like, I don't know if you guys like William Dafoe, but he's from Appleton, Wisconsin.
Mhm.
So like I've been watching a lot of his old movies like Boondock Saints and stuff like that. A lot of little
Oh, yeah, that's a
classic
good one.
movies. Yeah.
Wait, so what? How did y'all break up?
I didn't know it. We broke up. I kind of decided that after, I guess. It's kind of like when I got fired from Jimmy John's, but I quit at the same time. Like, they're like, you're fired. I quit. You know what I mean? It's happened at the same time, but I got unemployment because I technically got fired before.
So it was
I quit.
mutual?
Nah, I didn't want to break up with them, but I guess I just told them there's an age difference, of course, and you know,
How many
eventually
years?
they use that against you. Oh, you're too young and you don't know what you're doing. And
How many years, Scarlett? How much older is he?
maybe 20 years.
Oh,
Okay.
wow.
That's the youngest guy the youngest one. Well, there's been another one, but they've slept on my couch and I took them in like I'm a mom. So like if I have a younger guy that's about my age, I'm the mommy.
Aw.
Which I always call myself mommy anyways, which is weird.
It's good to be a mommy. Everyone.
No, I
needs
just
one.
like it because it's like, I have
Wait, are you George Floyd's girlfriend?
That's funny.
Oh my
You're
gosh,
famous.
that's what you guys were just talking about. I have
Yes.
all the footage when they blew up State Street in Madison. They started
Wow.
a cop car on fire, and I was so ashamed. I called the cops that night, and they're like, "We can't do anything about it. Go home and get safe." I said, "Well, I live above the building that they're starting on fire and breaking into. What do I do, boy?"
Boy.
Boy.
Okay. Let me bang
What
through
do
some
I
of these
do,
really quick.
boy?
What do I do, boy? Viking for five.
Seriously,
Maybe protecting the bird, which is the bald eagle, but not my nigga Floyd. Thank you, Viking. BH for 2. Kanye gave the Floyd family $2 million. Wow, what an idiot. Stewie fell for 5. I almost got whiplash from that subject change. I forgot how ADHD Scarlett is.
Guys, can we get help for Wisconsinites? Like
Nick
maybe we need.
Rugidas.
I don't have health insurance because I'm a self-employed 1099
Non-practicing doctor. Wait, you just spit in the restaurant? Yep, she just spit in the restaurant.
I
That's
spit all the time in the restaurant, and I
Ding.
have evidence.
Stewie felt.
I did it on
Jesus, I'm
accident.
exhausted listening to this girl. Well, Stewie, get with the program.
No, I'm
Mitchell
sorry.
Fields
I'll
up.
mute myself. I'll mute myself now.
No, you're okay. Mitchell Fields pretends. Scarlett, if you are worried he may break up with you, just tell him you're not used to having a good boyfriend and you had a bitch be crazy moment with a laugh and a smile and you're sorry. Oh, that's good advice.
Because I've been lied to when I never had a boyfriend till I got in my industry. And then the first guy was like in 60 about. And then I didn't think he was even a boyfriend, but he brought his ex along to like his best friend's wedding with
Okay.
me. And she was already in the back seat of the car with the cactus. And I didn't know
Huh.
what was going on. And she's like, "Who's this?" Oh my goodness.
She brought a cactus to a wedding?
She was in the back seat of, at this time Tesla was like a new thing. So it was one of these Teslas that had like the Tesla one that went fast as heck, whatever. But I don't like Tesla. I don't support him. I'm sorry. No offense, Elon Musk, you're a good guy. But like Tesla, I just don't. I want manual transmission.
I feel that. Wraith, what's up, Wraith? Wraith came to the show in Mount Kisco. We had a blast. Adam is lame AF. He is.
Yes.
SimpCast is always entertaining. Chrissy in the panel always kills it. Who was your first celebrity crush? Leonardo DiCaprio. Ever since Romeo and Juliet, we have the same birthday, not same year, but same month and date. And hell yeah, Leo forever. What about you, Megimu?
That's actually interesting that you made that little trivial fact right there, because mine was Kevin from the Backstreet Boys, and him and I had the same birthday.
And you married a Kevin.
And I married a Kevin.
Wow.
Oh my gosh. It's meant
Kevin's
to
all
be.
around. What about you, Violet?
Adam Sandler. 100%.
Really?
That's cute.
Daddy.
Hilarious. Cute.
Aw, she likes a funny guy. Okay, what about you, Scarlett?
I liked James Franco in Pineapple Express. Just because he had like blonde hair and he's kind of the girl in the movie.
He's kooky.
And
Kim, are
he's
you
cute.
there?
Yeah, I'm here. River Phoenix.
Ooh.
For sure.
R.I.P.
Oh my god. Okay, so I literally
her?
I was just saying, my husband and I were talking about this literally this morning, and I was like, you know, you have River Phoenix to thank for my type in men, and he goes, "What? You like abused children?" I was like,
Oh.
we laughed about that for like at least an hour, I swear.
Stewie fell for 2. Wish Scarlett had been here for the first segment. Oh, all right.
Well,
Well,
I drive people crazy, and I
no.
really everybody, and I gotta stay quiet and be good.
You just missed all the chick butts.
You're fine. Yeah, I should have had you here for the chicken segment. Pizza is great for 5. Chrissy, in your opinion, are Gary, Jeremy, and Ryan the most sleechy names for a guy to have? Sleechy. What kind of adjective is sleechy?
Sleazy.
Okay.
Dirtier.
Oh, sleazy.
Like
Let's
squishy.
see. You know, I have an ex named Gary, so I'm not a fan of the name Gary. Jeremy, love the name Jeremy. It's just a good name.
Oh my goodness.
I don't like that name.
One of my like
Gary?
when I was like much younger, one of my crushes was named Jeremy, so that holds a special place in my heart. Ryan, I'm lukewarm on Ryan. So
Ryan's all right.
Gary was the name of the guy that dug the pond out when I was a kid. The guy came in with his tractor or whatever they call bulldozers, and they dug out our pond, and we found the landfill that lived underneath the ground. We got old Coke cans and like Pepsi and everything from the 1940s, 50s, and 60s.
Stewie Felt says, you know, the Tesla cactus. Keep up. Is that a thing? A Tesla cactus? All right, I'm retarded.
What's it? Oh no, but my plug fell out when I was in the Tesla, and then the dude sat on it by accident, and then he's like, "Oh, that's her plug," and like the whole thing got on video by accident, and then
You mean butt plug, or is there another kind of plug?
Daiquiri, and it was a whatever they call it, mocktail, when it's not actually alcohol, because maybe I never drank alcohol till I was 21, so I'm proud of myself.
Good for you. Do you mean
I was legal?
Scarlett, do you mean butt plug?
It went in,
I think she means her Tesla plug.
It's what like the TSA lady had to fill me up for and push it to me by accident when she had to fill me up for, and then she put me in the back of the line. And I went out to the bathroom and took it out by the garbage can, not inside the bathroom, because I knew that it could just fall out if I pushed a little bit, and I forgot it was in there.
You forgot?
Yep.
How do you forget?
I was told to sleep with it every night, so I did. And it started like, I guess, is it oxidizing the word when like stainless steel starts to like rust?
What? It was rusting in your beehole?
I know.
Wait,
but
how do
I
you
was so good? I was so trained because I didn't even know what was in me. But sometimes it will fall out. It fell out in the street one day, and I'm like, oh no, this is so embarrassing. I had my tail fall out of me at AVN one year, and I was laughing the whole time. No one noticed, but then I noticed, of course, because that's all I was thinking about was, I'm going to have my tail fall off in public, and this is embarrassing.
Wait, did you take it out when you pooped, obviously, or did you just like
Well,
not?
it's like a plug. It's like when you're running a bathtub and then you plug it with the plug. So then it's actually a good thing, because let's say you're having some traveler issues, like when you're a traveler, you know, the DIAHEARREHEA.
Diarrhea.
Yeah, that kind of stuff. Then you can have a plug. Like you plug that shit, and that stuff will fill up, And then when you're ready, now I got a bidet. I installed it myself. So then you can just spray.
Now you're seizing the bidet.
Everything is clean all the time. I love it.
Okay, Blazer says for 5, Scarlett, men are easy. Just talk to your man about cars and stick shifts. We go crazy over any kind of car talk. Aw.
I do.
Did you miss me? Did you miss me talking about drifting earlier?
Yeah.
Girl, do you have a stick shift and you drift with your emergency brake around the corners?
No, I didn't drive. I rode today.
Whoa, you rode in a drifting.
Megan's gotta go. I gotta do one more super chat. Mitchell Fields for 5. The only Tesla I would buy is a Tesla 3X or 5X long limo. Just add a few more middle sections in the middle. Elon, why is this not a thing? I don't know, Mitchell.
Why did Elon take the body for his Tesla Roadster off of like a Lotus?
Megan's got to bounce. Megimu, tell the people where they can find you and what's coming up. And thank you so much for coming on.
Thanks for having me. This was a blast. I'll come back anytime you'll have me. You guys can find me on basically any social media platforms. It's at Megimu32, which you see on the screen. X, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, and Rumble. I do live streams on Rumble every Monday, Tuesdays, and Thursday nights at 7:30 p.m. Central. And they're really fun. So make sure that you're there.
Yay. Everyone follow Megimu now. Do it now.
Do it now.
I just followed you, by the way, and I saw your cover of Breathe. I was like, oh my god, it's so pretty. I loved it.
Thank you. Yeah, I do. I talk about millennial nostalgia, so and I do some
I love
millennial
that.
covers every other week. Yeah.
I'm
It's a
living
lot
in
of
the
fun.
2000s, so that's awesome.
Yes. Well, thank you so much for having me, guys. Making new friends is always so fun. So
It is fun. We got to write that incel song together.
Yes.
soon.
Let's write some parodies. I'm so down.
That would be fun,
Please.
actually. Okay, cool. We'll talk to you soon, Megan.
All right, bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Let's look at this video of Lizzo. So Lizzo's been losing weight, but in my opinion, not enough and not fast enough. Oh, Lizzo. What are you getting into now? She's dropping some pounds and dropping a new video.
Why does she look so light skinned? Not light, but like light skinned.
Right? Yeah, what is makeup, I guess. I
Nah,
don't
she
know.
has blonde hair now.
Oops. not
Wait,
trying to-
actually, she's lost a lot of weight.
She-
This is
Oh!
impressive.
She has lost a lot of weight, but she needs to keep going. But
Yeah,
right, she
keep going, girl. We're
she
proud of
does
you.
have like a semblance of a figure now.
I did accidentally do that in my car.
Did actually do what?
Lose some stuff off myself.
You can actually see her face. Like it's really
Her face is beautiful. Like
her
she has a really
face-
pretty face.
And I didn't mean to do it.
her face looks so different. Like did she get new teeth? She does have a really pretty face.
Maybe.
One of the veneers that they call them. Them girls like them. And they don't give me a chance. They want me to get the other one where you got to get both sides done. They said, well, you did too much GAGGED, accidentally VOMIT, and then now you got to get like the perineal, whatever, where it's on both sides. They call it something else, periodontal something, but it's not veneers. It's like the both sides.
How much weight do we think she's lost?
Like 200 pounds at least.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. I'm not good at weight estimation.
She must have gotten Botox and something to her face.
Yeah, I wonder if she like had help losing weight, like Ozempic, maybe. Ozempic.
Oh, she's for sure on
Oh my
Ozempic.
goodness,
Yeah,
that stuff is scary. Why would someone need it?
because people eat too much.
Heart
Not you,
attacks.
Scarlett, but most
Oh,
people eat too much.
I want mac and cheese, and now my boyfriend was making me mac and cheese for 2 days in the microwave. I'm like, wow, how can you microwave food so perfectly? I've never gotten food out of the microwave. I get it out of the ground or on the floor.
I feel like you could eat whatever you want and you'd
I
never
know.
gain a
That's
pound.
why it's amazing. It's
You're like a
getting what you
hummingbird,
want in
Scarlett.
moderation.
Yeah. I get a little overboard sometimes, but we always bounce back.
Okay, so Lizzo's getting things done. She's even more. She's very outgoing now that she's lost a little bit of weight. But that's the thing is, fat people don't like it when somebody fat loses weight. They need a new fat icon.
That's so sad. Like you don't want them to be healthy and thriving and live longer. It's so
No,
sad.
people don't want that. People want to feel better about themselves. So if you are bigger than them, they will like you.
They hate bony people, but I was told my boyfriend, I said, I don't need guns or knives. I got my elbows and my knees and my hip bone because it's a sharp. I hit him with it and I accidentally bruised him, but he gave me a bruise too, and I was proud of it because I told him, hey, can you like give me my first hit HICKIEY?
Hickey.
I never had one, and then I'm like, I want one.
You
But,
wanted one?
We both got a matching one though.
Wait, how old were you? I mean, this is recently?
This has just happened like this past week. Like,
Oh.
I'll show you guys. It's on my arm here. It's appropriate for. It's just on my arm. Now it's healing though.
You wanted one on your arm?
No, that's a bruise.
Well, no, but my neighbors like, did you get grabbed? I said no, I didn't.
Wait, let me see again, Scarlett. This is a hickey on your arm that you asked for?
I wanted this. I said, bite me. And then I bit him so hard in public by accident. I was a dog. Dog number 2.
She's a freak.
I don't know if that's a hickey.
I don't know. I said, I want one. See, I got moles. I got natural cancerous material all over my body, like moles or cancerous material. So why can't I have like something to stimulate my collagen, which would be biting or grabbing somebody, and that will stimulate collagen in your body. So then you will
Red light.
Yeah, like a snake grows new skin.
That's one way to do it.
That's how they do the anti-aging stuff nowadays, or whatever they call it.
From Jeremy, thank you so much, Chrissy. I like your name as well. It's cute. Sorry for not too many super chats lately, but my heart is broken. What happened, Jeremy? Why is your heart broken? Maybe we can hook you up with Scarlett here because you're both down.
Let's patch that thing up.
Yeah. Mitchell Field says, holy poo on a stick. If she lost another 100 or 150 pounds, her face would look so hot as a thin woman. I agree. Yeah, her face looks really pretty, Lizzo. I don't know what she's doing.
Yeah. Wait, I really want to know when everyone's like first hickeys were now.
Oh, I remember for sure. I was.
Can I give my cell phone?
I was 14. I was in Hawaii. It was my diving team took a training trip to Hawaii, and I remember my mom really wanted to come chaperone, aka just hang out. And then my sister tagged along too. And I remember I met this guy who was in the Marines, and he seemed so old to me. He was only 20, but I was 14, so that's like a lifetime of difference. And I remember he gave me a hickey on my neck, and that was like it. We just made out. And I was like, I was like, oh my god, what am I gonna do? So I bought this like thick hemp necklace, like, and just made it as tight as possible on my neck, thinking like that was gonna hide it. No, I had to keep it in such an awkward position, and like obviously
the time that Chrissy got statutory raped by
everybody saw it.
Did you know how old you were?
Yeah, for sure.
Oh. Well, you know what? Times were different back then. I'm just kidding.
You know, my childhood was different than a lot of yours, I'm sure. I was, you know, some people call it abuse. I call it getting in my 10,000 hours. Just learning life skills. So, yeah, I thought he was so like cool. I was like, oh, he's so old. But yeah, now that think about it, 15, 16, well, I was 6 years older. And I was very much 14. Not good.
Yeah, 6 years isn't weird when you're like a different age, like 20 and 26, or
that wouldn't be weird.
But when you're 14 and 20, that's weird.
And I wasn't even wearing like makeup or anything at that age. I just was like very much a kid still. So
Aww.
Yeah, it's sad looking back. But now I have experiences. That's good too. All right.
Just enough trauma to be funny.
Yeah.
I know. If there was no trauma, I wouldn't be doing comedy. So true. Okay, Violet, do you have a hickey story?
It's nothing crazy. My high school boyfriend gave me a hickey when I was 16. And then my mom saw it before we went to this fair. And the way she looked at me was like, my daughter, like, this is not you. Like, she grounded me for like the rest of the summer. It was so sad. But yeah, that's my story.
Okay, Scarlett. Well, we know your story. What about you, Kim?
Yeah, so it was actually my husband who gave me my first hickey.
Cute.
And it's really funny. I had a really close friend at the time. His name was Cody, and he was like, took like I know like a lot of the like female to male friendships, like, oh, they're like my big brother. He like legitimately took me under his wing as like, you know, somebody he looked after, because he also really liked Tim at the time. So like they had a good relationship, and like because of that, I was able to like have like a good friendship with him. And I like, I don't know, I'm not gonna like divulge. A lady doesn't kiss and tell, but like we have a healthy sex life, and we always have. And I came home from his house that week. I like my parents would send me off to his house all the time. Like they like just like definitely put the blinders up, and were just happy to have the house to themselves for the weekends. Because he lived like a state away, so I'd have to go visit. But either way, I came back from a long weekend at his house, and my neck, I don't know like what the fuck we were thinking, but like just like covered in bruises. Like literally it looked like I was strangled almost. Like they were just like deep purple too. Like they were like all over the place. And I remember my friend Cody like picked me up from the train station, and he was like,
"Girl, get a turtleneck."
He was like, Is he hurting you? Is he hurting you? I was like, no, dude, chill out. Like,
I mean, just a little, but I like it.
the nice way. He's doing it the nice way.
You can't fight love.
Would you
But
try
yeah,
to
that
like
was my
put
husband,
concealer
so,
on
like-
it? Yeah, I guess when you're like young, that concealer doesn't really occur to you yet.
Well, I
Yeah.
think part of it too was like we had a long distance relationship, and a lot of people in like our grades from like both of the schools for whatever reason had a problem with that. Even though like I was not popular, and like he wasn't dating anyone at the school at the time, but like a lot of people in both of those circles like suddenly were like, "Oh, like you're dating someone out of town. That's weird." And like I guess like in like weird acts of rebellion, we would just come back from our weekends together just like covered in hickeys. Like, what are you gonna say
Oh.
about it?
Wow. That's
Yeah,
cute.
no, I was a really weird kid. I was like a super. I think about that now, and I'm like, what's wrong with you? Like, get therapy, child.
I think I did try to like blame it on a straightener burning me. I think that's what my
See,
excuse
that's at least
was.
smart. Like, I just like poorly tried to cover it with like concealer and like band t-shirts and like like I don't know, my parents
Turtleneck.
were really oblivious, so it didn't matter. But like I'm really shocked that no other adult in my life actually was like, what's going on?
Yeah, it's concerning. God, if I saw a 14-year-old with a hickey, I would call the cops now. I'd be like,
I was 15.
Still, it's too young. It's too
Yeah,
young
it's
to
way
be
too
doing
young.
this stuff. Oh my goodness. Okay. I'm
They're doing
looking-
it younger and younger these days.
I don't
hear.
like that. I don't like that one bit.
All bad.
So sad.
It's bad. It's
I feel
bad.
like I lost my virginity at 16. I feel like that's not too bad. Like too young. Like I feel like
I was almost 19. I waited.
that's good. That's probably a way better age, honestly. But it wasn't like with a crazy
It was with a-
multiple men. It was
No,
like
it was-
my long-term high school boyfriend. Yeah.
Oh, that's cute. Yeah. See, I never had I did have one kind of high school boyfriend, but nothing. I had a couple high school boyfriends, but like nothing ever happened. Like maybe we would kiss, like nothing past that.
Mm-hmm.
Because it didn't occur to me that there was like more to do until people showed me, I guess. Yeah. Wow. I wish I could go back.
That reminds me of Mike Birbiglia. Have you ever listened to that
I
special?
love him. Wait,
Mm-hmm.
oh my god, I was literally just talking about him yesterday. That's really funny. I recommended Sleepwalk with Me to somebody.
Oh yeah, and he's like, people are having sex that
People
we
are
know,
having sex that we know.
but how?
Oh, that's how I
Well,
felt in high
how?
school. I remember like the people who were like boyfriend, girlfriend. It was so like,
Mm-hmm.
it was like, oh, that was the feeling I had when like you hear about
Yeah.
people that were doing it. It would just be like, oh my God, that's so like, it gave me the creeps. It just
And like
seemed
that's
so-
literally the thought process. Like how?
Yeah.
Like oh, what?
I'm like, why are they doing that? Like, oh, Somebody
I
stop
remember
them.
just being like I remember like when we started taking separate sex ed classes, like they were talking to us like as if we were like already having sex and had been having sex for a long
Oh
time. And
no.
I even remember thinking then like this is really fucking weird. Like what like
Yeah.
So uncomfortable.
like you're perverts. Y'all are fucking perverts. I don't want any part of this. Like ugh.
That's
What
good.
do the kids say? It gave me the ick.
It
The
was an
ick.
icky. It's an icky, like it makes your like butthole clench up. It's that feeling of like,
How
ugh.
cringe.
Yeah, like no, like I'm not ready for this.
I
You
really
had to
wish
wait
my
for me to take some
parents.
water in for that, didn't you?
I wish my parents would have opted me out of those talks because I'm like they were very open with me about telling me things. I didn't really
No.
need a stranger telling me all of
My
my
parents
body
told
parts.
me they
and
would give me
sex.
money every year that I stayed a virgin. And like
They gave you money?
all right.
How much money would they give you every year for staying a virgin?
It didn't last very long before they caught a condom box in my fucking trash can. But
Oh no, you should have
anyway,
burned
I
it.
think it was 2 years before that jig was up, and one of them they paid me like $500 or something retarded like that, like
Should have
an
been more.
insane amount of
They were
money
really
to give to a
serious.
15-year-old, especially who had just discovered marijuana.
Oh my god.
Like, I was like, yeah, sure. Like by the time they had already said it, I'd already done it. And I was just like, yeah, mom and
Ah.
dad, like you could pay me extra for that.
Oh
Dang.
no.
Like I don't know what they were
Seemed
thinking.
like
They could
such
just
a
like bribe
scary
me into
thing.
it. They didn't like that was like the worst method to ever approach it with possible. But like,
It's a bribe.
yeah, it was. I mean, like they were too late. So
Now, like thinking back, like I didn't have like the healthy way to do it is like to do it with like a boyfriend you've had for a while. But my first few experiences with it they were scary experiences because it was somebody older, like basically kind of forcing me to do something. Like looking back, I had very bad like first few experiences doing anything, which is kind of sad.
Yeah.
And
That's why it gave me that like, oh, I don't want to do this kind of feeling.
Oh.
Everything's fine now. Mitchell Fields for 5. I got you all beat. 5 or 6. I was playing with an industrial. Oh no. Industrial vacuum, turned it on and got stuck on my belly, panicked and started running around. Oh man. Well, it could have been a lot worse than that. I didn't know where this story was going.
I really thought it was going somewhere else.
Yeah,
Yikes.
same.
Like
It's
never
That was a
worked
brave man telling the story.
KJ Fury, thank you for the super sticker. God, that was about to be very scary for a minute. Splicer for 5. I gave my girlfriend at the time, during Comic-Con San Diego, a massive hickey back in 2010 by accident. Totally embarrassed her. Everyone's staring. Oh, well, you learned your lesson. Wraith for 5. Thoughts on the video of the liberal having a screaming meltdown in his car over the big, beautiful bill? Oh, I didn't see that video.
I
me
mean,
see if I
like
can
I can
find
tell
it.
you what happened.
Tell us.
Some
Yeah.
fat looking weird. I mean, I've never seen it, but it's some fat looking weirdo, and they've never read the bill, and they saw something on TikTok, and then they were like, "I'm gonna do a thing in my car," because it's always in the car. Why does everyone do it in the car? But regardless, it's some fat weirdo screaming about Trump and about stuff they don't know about, and it probably
Here it is. Is
There
it
you
the
go.
brown guy? Is that it? Brown guy with glasses?
I think it's a safe assumption.
Okay. Let's see a meltdown.
Let's see how
Everybody-
close I was.
Everybody loves a meltdown. Do-do-do-do-do-do.
Holy.
Can't hear.
I heard the beginning and then it.
Oh, wow.
I wish I had this kind of energy for anything.
Wait, can you guys hear it?
Can you guys hear it? I can hear it. Can you guys hear it?
I can't.
Oh, okay. Well, it is shrieking, so maybe that's for the best.
Honestly, yeah, like his actions say enough.
Okay, he's somebody put some estrogen in his cereal because this is too much yelling for a man. Ugh. Okay, wow, he's unhinged. The TDS continues. Wraith, unbelievable. One more from Saw. Hi, oh, you ladies look beautiful tonight and just listening at work like every weekend. What's up, Saw? How you living, homie? Yes, Fealty, you could play it. Did I just cancel it? I did it. Here, I'll send it to you, Fealty. I don't know what's going on with my computer today. I think, well, this is an old laptop that I spilled coffee on many years ago. And I did buy a new laptop, so I just have to suck it up and set it up. This guy's he's sputtering, he's spitting. It's not pretty. Stewie fell for two. He found out the Simpsons are bringing Apu back. Apu Naha. How do you say his last name? Nahasapima.
I never watched that.
What? You must. There's a few seasons. I can't remember which ones off the top of my head, but not all the seasons of Simpsons are good, obviously. Like the first, I think 7 are worth watching.
Okay.
I think
that's how I usually am with shows. I'll watch the first few seasons and then I just can't anymore. Like it gets really bad usually.
You really should watch The Chosen. I'm obsessed. It's like I'm binge watching it. It's truly so good and fascinating. Because I just never thought like what the life of Jesus was like, and it's like how he sort of interacted with his disciples and like the different miracles he would perform. It's really a cool show, and you don't even have to be like a religious person to
Wait,
like
that
it.
does sound super interesting.
It is so well done and so good. And the guy Jonathan Ramey, I think that's his name is, who plays Jesus, is really amazing.
It's called The Chosen?
Yep.
Okay. On Amazon Prime?
On Amazon Prime. Yeah, it's so good. That and also another kind of religious themed show, The Righteous Gemstones. So funny. It's Danny McRitchie. He's the producer. He's also an actor on it. It's about this family who runs like a mega church, but it's pretty funny.
Okay.
Whereas The Chosen is like
serious,
but so good.
Okay.
Yeah. Mitchell
I
feels
love serious stuff.
No tax on tips. Super chats should count as a tip. Yeah, I wonder if they will, Mitchell. And one more from Splicer. Did Violet say she's never watched The Simpsons? She did.
Sorry.
Look, she's part of the youth, okay? They're not watching Simpsons. They're on TikTok.
I know my mom's sister, sorry. My aunt, she watches The Simpsons, and that's all I got from it. It's like little glimpses. We're on TikTok now. We watch 10-second TikToks. And
yeah, we don't have attention spans for whole episodes. No, for sure.
Does anyone remember Hit Clips?
No.
I like Late Night Lockup.
Wait, really? You go those
Based
little
in-
they were like the tiny little they took the tiny little like disc things that played like 10 seconds of a song.
Nope. All right,
Oh
let's hear this video again.
like
Tell me if you
Noodle
guys can
Dude.
hear it.
This regime doesn't give a fuck if you die! These sick bastards big, beautiful fucking bill! And it's full of cuts to Medicare, Medicaid, and SNAP! That means poor people, sick people, disabled people, hungry families! Apparently your survival is too fucking expensive! Trump! I'm corridor again! 12 migrants got deported to South Sudan, a country they're not even fucking from! No warning, no chance to speak, just ripped away like garbage like their lives don't mean a goddamn thing! And now get this! Christie Noem just revoked Howard's ability to enroll in international students. Not
That
just
was
new
based.
ones. Existing international students are being forced to transfer out. These students worked their asses to get out here, sacrificed everything, crossed oceans, carried dreams in their fists, targeted racist nationalists. Fucking bullshit. And at ABC, they just told the view to tone it down on Trump. Are you fucking kidding me? tone it down while the country's on fire. No, we don't tone shit down. We scream. We shove the truth in their faces. We call Trump exactly what he is: a fascist, a criminal, a lying fucking tyrant. June 14th, we fucking mobilize nationwide, loud disruptive fears. This isn't a political issue.
Shit, that's an
it's a
insurrection
fucking
charge, right?
humanitarian
Yeah.
emergency. We rise the fuck up,
What, no,
and we do not
seditious
stop.
conspiracy.
All right,
Okay.
what's gonna
I'm
happen
so
on June
stressed.
14th? I know. It's like he needs to go get a massage or something. Yes, we all voted for this. It sounds like everything's going quite well. Yeah, I don't know. Hard to listen to when you're screaming.
I love
Right.
Indian guys though.
Yeah, I don't.
No thanks.
I'm like, isn't there an IT job you should be at right now?
Yeah. You always see them at the in
Shouldn't
Austin.
you be clocking in at 7-Eleven?
I still feel this guy has
7-Eleven is great at like
flowers in the back.
No, in Austin, you always see Indian guys like at the strip club. It's because they're all like the IT guys. I'm like, I swear I've
Here
seen
they
you before.
manage
It's just
Motel
another
6.
Indian guy.
Scarlett, why are you outside?
I had to go out on my fire escape because I think there's a fire.
What? Shouldn't you
I
be
heard
getting
some
out of the
noise in my
building?
hallway and I smelled
You should
some
get out of the building if you think there's a
You
fire.
should get out of the building, Scarlett.
Yeah, let's evacuate.
Got a fire escapes here, you know. It's like New York City.
What
Like
floor
this-
are you on?
I'm on the top floor of the building, but I climbed up the ladder before.
Okay, you should
I could
go.
die. No, I'm joking. I wouldn't die.
Can you see if you can get out of the building,
get on
like
the
out of
road.
it the regular way?
I'd really like to not watch you burn alive.
Yeah, let's not.
I'm out here. This is a bad place of town.
That would
I'm
not be the
not
kind
in
of
the good
content I'm
place-
trying
in
to
the
do.
Good place of town. It's in the great place of town. It's an amazing place of town. It's just there's also like some domestic disputes going on. Maybe I don't know. Not here. Not in my apartment.
Scarlett, see if you can go out the regular way, and if it's like a real fire going on.
I'm checking it out, you guys. I'll
Check it
find
out.
in about 30
I
seconds.
love your profile picture.
We're
Oh,
gonna.
it's fun. This is me in New York. I'm happy when I go to New York.
Me
Come to New
too.
York again. We can hang.
I'll go too. I'm coming. I'm inviting myself.
Yes, come please.
I also love my fire escape though. I will use it like I put pumpkins out there in October, you know, when it's Halloween.
It's a pumpkin escape, and then you can roll them off when Halloween's over.
Oh, I threw the breaker.
So is it cold in Wisconsin?
Wisconsin.
Oh my goodness.
Scarlett, is it cold out there?
It's about 65, 66, which is super hot.
That's
But
not
the
bad at
UV
all.
rating is rose to 7 at the peak hours of the day. So I usually sleep from 11 to 4, and then I'm up the rest of the hours.
4 a.m.
Yeah, well, 4 p.m. Because when you rather sleep when the UV is like 10, when I lived in Vegas, I didn't want to be outside during the day.
Dude, living in the desert really makes you go to bed by 9 p.m. every night.
Right, 'cause
Like,
Really?
It's
I
hot.
would
You get
be
tired.
up
Yeah.
when it's nice and cool because I wouldn't go outside all day. That was a sad time in my life. But at least I sang and learned about a lot of like 70s rock music. And lately I've been learning about a lot of old movies and music, like the movie Blue Velvet by David Lynch and Dennis Hopper in that movie. I guess I found out what a maniac was, and that's insane. It's not a psychopath. Like, it's different.
Okay, there's layers to it. Okay, one more from Mitchell Fields. She is out of the building. She is outside. Okay, I meant like out the regular way.
Yeah.
My internet won't stretch that far because it's Wisconsin. We don't have that kind of internet here.
We're gonna wrap so Scarlett can figure out if there's a fire in her building. Scarlett, tell the people where they can find you and what's coming up.
You can find me like at Scarlett Hampton with the 0 at the end. And then maybe I don't have COVID, so I can't smell the fire right now. But we'll
Okay.
see what happens. But I'm gonna be safe, and I'm a good person.
Yes, you are. Kim, what's coming up for you?
I am going to be doing a podcast on the Warboy Studios network. I'm going to be hosting my very first MAGA event ever. It's going to be in the DC area on Friday the 13th of June. It is going to be a dark MAGA emo karaoke party. And if you're in the area, keep your eyes on my page at Coulter Culture to see updates and figure out how you can join us. We're gonna have a lot of fun times. All January 6ers will have a cocktail that they can order for free. I'm making sure that you guys are treated well. I'm actually trying to organize I would like to incorporate some kind of fundraiser in with it for to distribute to some of the families that still need help. So I would like to do that too. But all J6ers are welcome. You'll be treated very well. All MAGA people are welcome. You'll be treated very well. It's the weekend of Warped Tour, so it's going to be like a really cool weekend. And it'll be a really fun time. Like I said, I've never hosted an event like this before. I've usually like worked in the background, so I'm excited to do that. And I sent you the picture. If you want to show people the picture, that would be
where
awesome.
is it? Where is it? Did you put it in the group chat?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let me find the picture. Buying some time. Oh, here it is.
Hopefully Scarlett doesn't burn alive.
Hopefully Scarlett doesn't burn in her building. I
I
am
love to
concerned
be
about.
I want toast for breakfast with butter.
All right. Hopefully you're not the
You
toast.
might be toast for breakfast.
Dark MAGA emo karaoke party. Wow. You should put the date and time on here, Kim.
It's again, these are things. Well, because it's in the DC area, we have to be very careful about releasing information.
Got it.
So that's gonna come with like, that will go out in like an email once people get situated and all that.
That's awesome.
Mitchell
We're keeping
Fields.
everybody safe. That's the name of the game here.
Mitchell Fields for 2. The people have spoken. Boo. No. Oh, no dance music. Oh my God. You're right. Oh, how could I forget? Oh my God. I'm so sorry. Hold on. That's a chirp. That's not it. That's not it.
I always fall for it. Oh my gosh. I'm like, oh my gosh. Need to fix it.
Okay. Oh my God.
I feel like a dog.
Oh, Kim. Violet, where can people follow you?
Wait, what?
Where can people follow you and what's coming up for you?
You can
Violet?
follow me on Twitter at Lil Violet, LILVIOLET, or Instagram at Violet Brandani, TikTok at The Real Violet Brandani, OF at Violet Brandani, YouTube Violet Brandani. I'm about to go to Vegas next week for film some like YouTube vlogs and collabs with some girls. I just got done with XBiz, which was a really busy week.
How was XBiz? You won an award.
I did. Yeah, it was so fun.
Beautiful.
It was like lots of networking and collabs. And then, I got to win the Premium Social Media Star of the Year. That was very surprising.
Did you win like a trophy?
Awesome.
What is it?
Yeah, it's like an XBiz. It's just a trophy. Yeah, it's like a title you keep for a year until the next person wins it.
That's awesome.
So we'll dance party too.
So proud of you, Violet. Oh,
Thanks.
me? Let's see. I've got some interviews coming up. Let's see who is confirmed that I can tell you. Tomorrow, I'll be on this show called Wheelbarrow Full of Dicks. How exciting! I'm not
love
sure
that.
if that's pre-tape or going to be live somewhere. Got more interviews coming up for shows, and tickets go to ChrissieMayr.com. Please and thank you. This was so much fun. Thank you, girls. Follow these women. Follow Brandani. Follow Scarlett. Follow Kim. Follow Megimu, who was on earlier. We appreciate you guys, and we'll see you all next time.
I love my
Bye.
Bye.
And don't burn up, Scarlett.
Yeah, be safe. We love you.